Yeah, Facebook, we live.
What's
We
good?
lit. I'ma see we live. Okay, I said
What's
on
good?
Twitter.
Okay.
I said on Twitter. Hey,
Yeah, you good? You won't need
we
a
all
mic.
can
You
be
good?
seen. You can see us too.
Talk quick.
Hey, can y'all hear me out there?
Oh yeah.
I can hear you pretty
ready?
good. Okay,
We
you
ready?
good? Yep.
Nice.
Let's get
What up?
it.
What up? Okay.
Play the music. Start that music over real quick, Mike. I want to hear that again.
Hey, on this Sunday.
Am I fake mic over here? No,
We got you.
I'm good.
Let me share this on.
What up? What up?
Yo, what's good, y'all? We out here. Another episode, not another Sunday. This is our first Sunday. We try Sundays out, y'all. How y'all doing? We good. So Roller Skate Funk YouTube, y'all can barely see me.
Can we have those on there?
Have what? Some pop-ups?
No. You see my computer? Can those be showing?
Oh, can those be showing? Yeah, I mean, you mean because of copyright stuff?
I don't know.
But it don't matter, I guess.
Yeah, well, fuck going on. You know,
It ain't like we got. If we had like 100,000 views and shit, that it would. But
we
yeah,
out here. Chill out.
we safe.
Baby steps, Nick.
We safe for now.
Good
Good night. Y'all hear the music in the background. Roller Skate Funk. The Panthers did not get the win today. We're going to talk about that. Sorry about that, Carolina Mike.
Oh, yeah, Panthers did get the win.
My man was in Carolina last night. Shout out to Carolina Mike. He this is the theme song inspired by a man from Charlotte. And you was out there yesterday. This is a coinkydink, huh?
Oh, man.
We got people watching right away. Terry, how your fantasy team do today, Rod? Hey, it must be a thing. It must be a given week, given months, last couple weeks. My Broncos gave to the Eagles, and I gave to you, Terry. I gave the garbage some scraps today. Welcome, y'all. This is episode 38.
Fantasy.
This is episode 38. I'm Rod here with y'all. Another episode, not another Thursday, but another week. We here. We waiting on you.
Terry did blow you out.
Blow me out?
No, I'm just saying. Let me shut up.
We waiting on you.
I'm weak.
Rod. Yeah, he weak. That's his name.
I'm weak in fantasy.
He weak. Let me introduce our guest. This is our man, Jeremy H, a.k.a. JJ. I don't want to be all governmental. Some of y'all may know him, Some of y'all may not, but y'all going to find out about him today.
Find out about it tonight.
Okay.
Learn about me a little bit.
We'll learn about him a little bit. JJ joining us on the Futeezy, on the futon.
It's real comfortable, too. Y'all got a nice little set around here. I should have been here a long time ago.
Hey, you gonna be welcome back. We usually be every Thursday, but we appreciate y'all that's tuning in with us tonight. We switching up a little bit because I'm going into my 4th year for basketball. That starts tomorrow, so the season.
Julian already being crazy.
What Julian say? The season.
Did anybody catch the Broncos game last week?
The season gets underway. The season gets underway here tomorrow, so the schedule gonna be a little different. So we might gonna be coming to y'all on Sundays now for the most part. Maybe some Thursdays still, but Sundays for now.
We're gonna do Sundays for now to the season.
And it's good because we can recap the season. As I see, I got fans on Facebook already. I call them hecklers. What about the Broncos game last week? Yeah, what about it? We let one loose in Denver to Philly. We didn't take out the trash. And they bit us back in the ass. That's cool. We 5-5.
Was it that simple, or was it?
It was that simple. It was literally that simple. It was really that simple. We didn't take out the trash. We was high off that Cowboys win, and we got back brought down. We got humbled, and I'm looking for us to come out this bye week and really take it to the Chargers. A team that I feel like we're just better than in all phases. But we'll prove it on the field next Sunday.
Quick question. So was it a fluke? Or was it them getting exposed for reality? Just tell us.
JJ,
I take getting exposed to reality.
JJ, you a guest, so let's keep it that way. If you want to make it through the whole show, you'll be the first guest that we had to please ask to escort out the show. But, it was definitely a fluke. The Eagles they actually are a winning team now. They won today versus the Saints, so that was a big win for them. Cute little win, 5-6, dressed up. But we know what the Saints have done since no Kamara once again today, no Jameis Winston. So I expected the Eagles to win this game. But with that being said, we lost to an Eagles team that we're better than. We literally handed them that game, and they barely still took it. You know what I'm saying? We made went to the red zone 5 times, only scored once. Boneheaded penalties, boneheaded plays, and then we all know what happened with that fumble debacle. That changed the game. So, like I said, good win for the Eagles.
30-13.
But we'll be in the playoffs, and they won't. That's all I'm saying.
8-9. I'm sticking to that 8-9.
Yeah, we don't listen to anything you say because it's like I don't.
Vikings, Terry. You a Vikings fan, right?
Oh yeah, I love the Vikings.
Vikings
Yeah,
fan.
JJ.
They got a good win today.
They asked you on Twitter. They said, "What's your?" They said, "Who your team?"
Who's my team? Oh, we live in Minnesota, so I gotta represent the Vikings. You know,
And tell them who you NBA, what type of fan you are.
I love Kevin Durant.
We got a Curry fan.
Texas. Since I knew him in Texas, so
Facts. I feel you, KD, the best player in the league.
oh,
You know,
No.
hands down, yeah.
what's
So
up, the
far-
story need to be explained.
So far, Curry the best player in the league. So far this season. I'm going only by season. Only by
So
the season.
far by season, I'm still going KD. I'm going KD.
No, I'm gonna give it to Curry for now. It
Jordan
can change.
Poole is playing better. They just had 32 the other day. Beat the Pistons without him. You know, so
But we
on
took
the road.
so Steph Curry killer rod. He took the lead back in scoring,
Okay, he can take the lead back. KD's the better player.
and then when they matched up head to head, I'm not saying it mean nothing. He
KD's the
got
better
it
player.
better.
Usually I would put Curry. Well, if that's the case,
No,
Curry
no.
LeBron.
Yeah, right now I just said Curry the best player in the league right now.
No.
Only for season, only season.
I don't care about the season because I'm tired of this.
Oh
Warriors
yeah.
talking the season.
The playoffs is
We'll,
what
we'll,
see.
we'll definitely talk about that, but I'm tired of y'all just
I got Curry over
already
KD all time.
starting
Too.
this Warriors bullshit.
So right now, what do you say? Curry's an MVP leader over.
Right now, I had KD leader. I did have KD, but after Warriors blew them out, I put Curry over
Facebook,
him.
what's good, Facebook? We on here still,
But
y'all.
KD definitely can still win it, and I do agree with him.
How about them Cowboys, Morgan? We gonna talk about that. Don't try to segue my show. Don't try to segue what the fuck.
Yeah, let's
we
get
doing.
into it.
We gonna get into it. We gonna segue that show. No, not
For now,
you.
Terry,
I'm
for
talking to
now.
Facebook right now because Morgan on Facebook spitting that nonsense, talking that bullshit. The comments on Facebook, you know, we can't see them on the computer. We got the computer a little bit away from us today, you know, because there's 3 of us here, so we had to pan the camera back a little bit more. You know, but we here right here on YouTube. Y'all close as hell. And y'all two both got some big ass faces. Now let me stop. I'm just playing. I can't be gunning the guests like that.
Oh man.
They're not going to come back on here. I know.
Why
Oh,
is
wow.
this
Like all the
tripping?
time.
Why is what tripping?
Oh, never mind. It's cool.
I feel like that next door neighbor that always feel like you live at your house, coming over to eat, knows when dinner time is, when breakfast is.
Well, JJ, does let the people know. What do you do? What do you do for work, JJ? Let the people know. What are you out here into? You can let our people know just in case you got something to offer the people, a business. I don't know, maybe a service. Let the people know. What do you do for work, JJ? Who are you, sir?
All right. Well, in my day-to-day work, I'm a super.
You want the mic?
No, I'm just kidding. Let me get the mic though.
Okay, take the mic.
No, on a real though, I am a realtor. I started doing that in April. So if
Okay.
anybody on this live, on YouTube, on Facebook Live, if you need a realtor, Black-owned business, basically, I'll be your man. Started in April. Can do buy, sell, can even invest. So if you're trying to change your life, holler at me. I'll help you. I'm also an elder at a little church in Minneapolis. We used to be called Stadium Village Church, what we call River of Hope. So some people call me preacher because I'm always giving out advice and always talking about the Lord, but that's a different topic. And other than that, I'm a real cool, laid-back dude. Love to play sports, play with Rod, be scoring on him in the court, killing him in the gyms. That's about
Wow,
it.
so
Oh
you
no, I'm
come
just kidding.
over
I'm
here
not throwing
a
no
lot,
shots.
my fan?
Well, you just call me big head, so I have to throw some shots back
I
at you.
feel you.
You feel me? You know what I mean? But that's about it.
When the fool said the Broncos was gonna beat the Eagles. Yo, remember this fool said the Broncos gonna beat the Eagles? We know Drew ain't gonna talk about the Eagles and Broncos all night. We know he ain't gonna put no Vaseline or nothing on his chap ass lips. We know he gonna do none of that. You just muted the YouTube. I don't know what you
No,
did.
it's not muted.
Oh.
No, it's good. we good.
But yeah, Julian, you can keep talking about that all night. That
Yeah,
was
no, we
last
good.
week. I said what I said, and we will still finish the year with a better record than y'all. That's all that matters, and we'll get to the
Oh.
playoffs. We're gonna get to the playoffs.
Hey, you would have talked shit. The Broncos was one. So
Shout out to my man JJ. Y'all heard what he said he out here doing. He's a realtor. Y'all know, get at him, Black-owned business. You know, we out here, we bring good people on the show, man. Good people out here being creative, doing stuff with their time. So, you know, we appreciate you taking your time out, coming on Brotherly Differences, talking to our people, JJ. And look, if y'all looking to and buy a new home,
You trying to buy a trap house?
why not, my man? I'm trying to buy a trap house. Yeah, you got to excuse Terry. They dropped him on his head a few times, picked him back up, dropped his ass again. and then dropped him again. But it's cool. What was Teddy doing? We'll speak on that, Julian. Just like we'll speak on your haircut. No, I'm just I gotta stop gunning the fans, man. I need to stop it. But let's talk about the NFL. Let's start with that, man. Let's talk about the NFL. And look, matter of fact, we might have to intertwine some real talk sections and NFL stuff going on because y'all see a lot of stuff going on. I want to say rest in peace to my man, Young Dolph. You know, shout out to Dolph. Fuck the haters that took him. You know, before we go on with the show, rest in peace to Young Dolph, a real legend in the rap game, a real legend in the Memphis community out there doing stuff for the people, you know, back home to hand out turkeys, things that he do yearly, and some young knuckleheads took my man life. So rest in peace to Dolph, man. You know,
Rest in peace, Dolph. Yeah.
So yeah, you know that's what we're doing tonight. You know, it's a lot of stuff that happened this week. So we're gonna talk about the real talk. We got the sports section coming up for y'all. Then we got a full live show for y'all. You know, but today is Sunday. You know, today definitely is Sunday. So let's get on to some NFL. Let's start off. What did y'all think about week 11? What shocked y'all today? What surprised y'all? First off, what games did y'all watch today? Jeremy, you could go first since you the guest. What games did you watch today?
Again, I watched the Vikings.
You watched the Vikings? Did you see? Okay.
That was a little bit of a surprise to me. Like, I know that
Rachel Fuller?
That's my girlfriend.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Okay.
Okay. I'm like, we got a new fan. We got a new fan. Appreciate it. Shout out to Rachel. Okay. Hey, let the people be known. We gonna get to the real talk later. So you gonna bring all that up because man, I got some questions for y'all.
Oh, okay. Ask away. But no, I was surprised a little bit. You know, I didn't expect the game to be that close. But
Vikings Packers. You expected y'all to blow them out. You expected you to blow them out.
I thought the score was gonna be 27-21. So not a blowout.
Okay.
I thought we were gonna, you know what I mean?
Touchdown.
Yeah.
Touchdown win.
But a field goal, nonetheless, it's always a good win because a win is a win.
Yeah, that game was crazy though.
Yeah.
I bet for the people that was there in person, that game was crazy
lit.
Here down in
Back and forth.
in Minneapolis, down at US Bank Stadium. Mike, what you got? What game was you looking at?
I watched Packers Vikings. That was a good game.
Yeah, I know you weren't looking at your own team. We're not gonna talk about them.
I ain't look at them.
Yeah,
I ain't look at them. They weak.
Okay,
But
cool.
yeah, I like the Vikings Packers. That was a good game. I thought Packers was gonna win that, but good win, Vikings. Win the division. Win the division still. That's all I say. That's a good win, but still try to win the division because Packers been winning it the last few years.
Yeah, they 2-0 the division now.
They 2-0.
Packers
Okay.
2-1.
We still gonna beat Vikings this year. Bears.
Bears.
He looked like in Chicago. We always get y'all.
He don't even sound confident.
No,
he sounded like he was.
in Chicago.
Who's our quarterback?
In Chicago, Dalton right now.
Was there a surprising game for y'all today?
Not really.
The Colts beating the Bills.
Oh, that was. You're right. That was surprising.
Who saw that happening?
Well, low key, I tried to tell people about Carson Wentz.
You picked Buffalo.
Put respect on him. I picked Buffalo, but what I'm saying, put respect on Carson Wentz's name, and maybe I overrated Buffalo too soon, and I'm going to talk about that. But Carson Wentz, the scary part is this. T.Y. Hilton is now coming back, but this Jonathan Taylor cat from Wisconsin is probably the smoothest
Terry.
It's probably the smoothest run in the league. And I'm going to say this.
We're going to beat Detroit in Detroit.
I'm going to tell you this right now. The Colts is not a team that people want to meet with that defense, and they run the game the way they play. And to me, Wentz can win you some games if you're not asking him to go out there and be Rodgers or Brady. If you're telling him to go out there and just do his part, the Colts is now trending in the right direction with Tennessee having all these injuries.
Hey, I see Facebook messed up. Go to YouTube, guys.
With Tennessee having all these injuries at 8-3, the Colts are now 6-5, and they got to play Tennessee one more time. I'm just saying, watch out. The Colts is somebody I will watch out for.
We'll see.
And at the beginning of the year, I remember I thought they was going to compete with the Chiefs. Before all of this, I said the Colts to me was a team to look at throughout the season. They just had a rough start when they started out kind of bad this year.
Well, that's always the thing. When you get a new quarterback into a system that he's familiar with because of the coach, it just takes a little bit to get familiar with the players around him. But now it's like they got an identity. They playing through Jonathan Taylor. They got a good receiver, Michael Pittman. Their defense is clicking. They might be a scary team, man.
They could be. No, they could be.
Who? The Colts?
Yeah.
The Colts could be.
That win versus Buffalo. I mean, and then 41-15. Buffalo was the number one scoring offense in the league before today.
Yeah.
But Buffalo got some questions to answer because They
Any
struggle.
given Sunday. It's
Well,
any given Sunday.
I'm not looking at any given Sunday. I'm about to
That's
tell
2
you.
weeks in a row now.
Well,
Right?
not only that, they struggled versus the Steelers in week 1, 24-13. The Steelers came back and kind of shut them down at home. Teams that could shut down their little pass option game, they struggle. And when I mean they struggle, it's not like they're struggling like, okay, these games are about 3-0, Mike. It's alarming that they barely are scoring in these
Patriots
games.
better than Coach. Yeah, the Patriots looking good.
Like, Mike, they barely, we're about to see in the AFC the next few weeks. The Patriots play the Bills, the Colts. Somebody would just put up they play the Bills, Colts, Steelers. But the Patriots, I was about to bring them up. They lead the AFC East. They do look better than the Bills because I was about to say the Bills have showed the teams that they have lost to. Jacksonville beat them 9-6. When teams get to shutting down Josh Allen and like making him do underneath stuff and he ain't getting big plays, I'm scared for the Bills. They one of them teams I could see losing a playoff game earlier than you would expect. And which shocking because last year they took such a step forward. But this year, when they're not getting them big explosive plays, they struggle.
Patriots definitely better than the Colts.
Well, that's the thing.
Well, that we'll see. They play each other in a couple weeks.
Nah, Patriots definitely better than the Colts.
Look, I'm gonna tell people this: the thing about I'm not hating the Patriots are a good team.
If they win the Super Bowl, oh my God, the
Patriots are a good
storylines
team.
with that would
But
be
I'm
crazy.
gonna tell y'all about this, man. The one thing the Colts got going for them is a running game, and that Jonathan Taylor dude is a fucking. And then they got.
I know he snapped in fantasy.
He's an MVP dark horse.
I'm the real talk. Like these last 3 weeks, I've really been.
The NFL bias. They don't never. If you ain't a quarterback, it's
well,
tough.
If he keep killing
AP
like
did
this,
get it, but it's tough.
Like he might get
running back, but
he might get 20 touchdowns since LaDainian Tomlinson rushing, and he might get over 5 receiving.
Yeah,
This dude is really killing. He had 5 today.
The NFL in rushing, right? Well, he tied Derrick Henry.
I'm not. See, wins like this
He
don't really.
He had 53 fantasy points.
Wins like this is just
That's unreal.
sometimes it's just one of those Sundays. I feel like if the Bills lose next week, I'll be worried. But like the Saints beat the Bucks,
It's not about
and
the Bills.
that's not to me. That's like okay.
The Bills have been struggling the last few weeks. Though.
No, I get what y'all saying. I do understand that. I do understand they have been. If they struggle one more week, I'll be worried about the Bills. I feel like I don't know why I'm not worried about them just yet.
It's not.
They did have 2 bad weeks because Jacksonville trash.
We passed the midway point in the season now. So
I mean, all I'm saying is,
They 7-4.
And look, the Colts 6-5.
6-5.
And I'm saying the Bills 7-4, right?
Bills 6-4. 6-4.
Bills 6-4.
New England 7-4. New England lead the division now. And Mike, look, all I'm saying is the games the Colts will look at that, Mike, 45, 41, 23, 30. They putting up points. And they barely lost to the Rams.
The Colts looking good.
They play Tampa Bay next week.
The Eagles beat the Broncos ass.
The Colts play Tampa. Julian,
the Eagles did beat the Broncos ass though.
They didn't beat our ass. Stop it, dude.
Hey, they really did though.
They don't like the Broncos, huh?
Yeah, they stop. But Mike, next week the Tampa Bay play the Colts. I don't know who I'm picking.
Tampa.
No, it's in Indy.
Ooh, Tampa.
And then they got versus Patriots.
Wait a minute. If
Colts Patriots might
can beat Tampa.
Colts Patriots might be like old days. Colts could beat Tampa. Mike.
I ain't saying they can't. Colts can't beat Tampa.
If Tampa
I'm picking Tampa.
Their running game, they beat them. And you know Tampa Bay's run.
Who y'all think gonna play the Rams Super Bowl? The Rams about to get exposed in the playoffs.
Defense is now.
They might win the game. Stafford might get his first playoff win, but Rams ain't going to the Super Bowl.
The Rams are going to the Super Bowl.
This Terry, he's a Rams fan, but only this year.
If the Rams can start clicking,
He used to be a Lions fan.
They might make it.
The Steelers are. Austin Eckler got a touchdown. The Steelers are losing 7-3.
Settle down, Julian. The Eagles ain't even going to the playoffs. Y'all look good the last 2 weeks, but the Eagles ain't going to the playoffs. Stop it.
Let's look up the standings real quick. Give y'all top 5 team power rankings right now for the NFL. While we look at these standings.
Top 5.
Top 5.
New England's the 3rd seed right now. Kansas City's the 4th seed. Pittsburgh's 5. Cincinnati 6. Buffalo 7. Colts is on.
We gotta wait till tomorrow because I want to see where I'm gonna put Tampa.
Minnesota's now the 6th seed in the playoffs. Minnesota will be playing Dallas if the playoffs was to start today. The Rams are the 5th seed. New Orleans is the 7th seed, and the Eagles is a half game. The Eagles a half game out of the 7th seed. They 5-6.
The Eagles is still weak.
The Titans lost today.
The Eagles will start losing again. Relax, Eagles fans. Good wins though.
I'm disappointed in the Titans.
The Titans look bad today versus Texans.
The Titans are the number 1 seed. Baltimore is number 2.
The Titans
number 1 seed in the AFC.
8-3.
They didn't play like a good number 1.
They 8-3, and the Ravens 7-3, and then Kansas City and New England both 7-4
Is Derrick Henry out for the season?
for the season.
Oh yeah, Titans. They're fraud.
And the Colts 6-5, and they play one more time. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah,
Colts
the
can come back
Titans-
and win that division.
Even if Titans win the division, they gonna get exposed in the playoffs without Derrick Henry. So the Titans, them being the number 1 seed means nothing right now.
Oh, Tennessee swept the Colts. Oh yeah, they swept the Colts already. Damn, they played the Colts already.
Wait, they swept them already?
Yeah,
Damn.
they swept the Colts. I see what Julian said.
The Bears were
Oh, yeah, they
still.
put Jaguars, Steelers.
Hey, the
49ers,
Bears
Dolphins, and
trash.
Texans.
We lost to a backup quarterback, but the Eagles, y'all about to start
The
losing.
Bears are starting to 0-8 again. Titans 2-1 since
Titans is. I'm not taking the Titans serious without Henry.
Mike, they last 5 games though, or
In the playoffs, they will get exposed without Henry.
I was about to say because they last.
I said they might win the division, but in the playoffs, they
Titans
will
at
get
New England.
exposed.
Their next game is at New England.
That's gonna be.
That's for the 1 seed too. 7-4, 8.
New England, I'm
That's
shocked New
gonna
England
show
New
good.
England gonna beat them.
Of course, New England beat them.
Yeah,
That's at New England.
because right now New England's rolling. So
That's at New England. You gonna beat them.
I'll forgive you.
Dallas, y'all still got to play Dallas again.
Who y'all top
Okay,
5?
who's my top 5? Okay.
Dallas blew them out too. In Dallas.
Go ahead.
My number 1 is Arizona Cardinals.
Woo, that was a good win today.
They are winning without their best quarterback. I mean, without the number 1 quarterback.
Seattle looking bad.
Seattle's
Packers.
gone.
Without Russell, I mean with Russell Wilson last week, they
Stop
look
it,
bad.
Mike. He shouldn't have came back.
He looked bad.
You
He
just
had no
want to say
choice.
this.
They
He
wanted
shouldn't
to
have
be
came
trying
back.
What?
They thought they had opportunity.
They
to
shouldn't have
make the
came
playoffs.
back. Yeah, he shouldn't have came back.
I know it's tough. It's tough.
But
Number
okay.
2,
Patriots win the Super Bowl. Terry, my bad. Go ahead.
I'll go with Kansas City Chiefs because I think they're back. I might be wrong, but I think they're wrong.
We got a Chiefs fan in here, so Rod's a hater.
A Chiefs fan.
Hey, I'm just saying though, because
Kansas City,
like
number
you
2.
said about the quarterbacks, you know, they're playing a cover 2, making you throw it underneath for keep. You know how everybody's beating the Buffalo Bills now. That's the same thing they were doing in Kansas City Chiefs, but now they figured
Okay,
it out.
I see you be watching. I
You
see
know
you
what I
be
mean?
watching.
They've been figuring it out. They're getting back to the.
Oh
they win
God,
games,
not
and
you,
now
my
they're
bad.
doing
I'm
their
talking
thing.
about something in the comments.
Okay, you number 2.
Somebody just said Eagle Patriots Super Bowl. I hope he's joking.
Okay,
But he don't want to pick. Why do he? I need to block him.
number 3, I would say the Patriots.
Okay.
4.
I don't know what type of top 5 this is.
No, this is cool. This cool.
Who is your number 1 team? Arizona. Okay,
Yeah,
Arizona.
They deserve it, don't they? You don't think so? I'll go.
Yeah, I guess.
You feel? I would go Baltimore, even though they pulled another one today without their starting quarterback. Gotta get props.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Huntley, that was the ex-Packers backup.
Yeah, then I'll have to give it to Tennessee, even though they lost today.
Number
But
5.
based
So
on
the
their
Packers
record-
ain't in your top 5? Packers and Tennessee both 8-3.
I like the Vikings. Come on, Packers.
I had Packers number 2.
I'm just saying we said top 5, so you giving the Packers is 8-3 too, just like Tennessee. Julian, the Eagles are nowhere near the top 10.
You want to go
crackhead
second
ass
or
up.
me? I like your top 5. You want to go second?
So let's recap your top 5 was Arizona, Kansas City, New England, Baltimore, and then the Titans.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike, what's your top 5?
Okay. Mine is I'm gonna go Cardinals. I'm gonna go Packers. I'm gonna go Packers number 2. They did lose today, but for some reason I don't know. I still respect them a lot.
Yeah, good defense.
I'm gonna go number 3. I'm gonna go Patriots. 4. I'm gonna go Chiefs. Even though I still think Chiefs will in the long run be better than Patriots. Right now, Patriots are just hotter than the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Chiefs. I'm gonna go Chiefs at number 4, and then number 5. I'm actually gonna put. I was gonna put Dallas there, but number 5. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Titans there by default. They did just lose, but they are 8-3 right now. So and they got some big wins during the season. So I'm gonna keep them at number 5. So basically, mine is the Cardinals, Packers, Patriots, Chiefs. What was the last team I said?
Dallas.
No, Titans. I'm gonna still put them there because they got big wins. Even though I don't trust them playoffs, power rankings is different. But go ahead, Rod. Broncos is trash.
I got
Broncos are trash. Is that what it is?
5 worst teams in the league. My team definitely be on there.
I got and we're definitely not top 5. We still better than y'all, Julian, you fucking clown. I got number 1 is the Cardinals.
Okay.
I think that's a consensus. Everybody got the Cardinals number 1 right now. Number 1 would be the Cardinals for me.
Okay.
Number 2, I'm gonna go in and say New England is number 2. They're the second best team in the league right now because they defense is for real. Just pitched out a shutout to an Atlanta offense that's kind of scary, low key.
Nah, Atlanta been terrible the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, but I'm saying their offense was still known to be decent. Man, Ryan got shut out 25 zipping. Like I said, they also shut down the Cleveland team, who Cleveland running game got shut down, was doing that to everybody else.
Cleveland got shut down versus the 0-9-1 Lions today.
Yeah, but they 6-5 too, by the way, and New England beat them 45-7.
Yeah,
So
New England
they
serious.
dominated them.
They are.
So I got New England number 2. You know, handling business. They last 2 wins, 70-7. So I got them number 2,
Okay.
and then number 3. I just can't. Y'all act like they won't be 7-3 after tomorrow, but I can't see how you don't put Go Brady back at number 3. Go Brady is definitely top 3 because they right now they
top 6.
AB not even there.
Well, they win at home, but then only go on a roll.
AB not even there, and Tom
But this
Brady,
power rankings, I don't
Tom
care who
Brady,
went there.
last year, Tom Brady.
It's about who playing
Tom
good
Brady was a
now.
wild card team last year and went to Super Bowl. So I don't want to hear about they can't win at home.
Okay.
I'm taking the JJ now.
That's
You didn't
real.
say
I was
that.
about to say,
I'm
yeah.
talking to
That's
JJ
real.
now. He was a wild card team last year and won the Super Bowl.
Bucks
I don't know
still
what
my
that
Super
means.
Bowl favorite, but right now they're not top
They
5.
didn't have any home playoff games last year.
They didn't have home
Until he went to
playoff.
Super Bowl.
They're the third team to do that. Steelers, Packers, and Bucks.
And then he had a home Super Bowl game.
And the Giants, the 4th team. The Giants did it too.
Okay, that's Tom Brady. Okay. Well,
He said Rams the 1. Rams need to pick it up.
So the Bucks are 3 right now. Terry, don't disrespect my top 5. Don't you ever interrupt me on some disrespectful bullshit.
Titans just came in and embarrassed the Rams.
Number 4, I gotta go to the Ravens. You know, getting the win without Lamar Jackson. I gotta give them that.
That
was a
weak
big
win, the Bears is weak for
You know,
that.
but getting it done without the Ravens is showing many different ways of getting it done, and that's impressive for them because lately they've been relying on only Lamar Jackson.
Rams
So
need to
being
cut
able-
Von Miller.
Being able to get wins another way helps Lamar Jackson and get his team more confidence that they'll need come playoff time.
Wait, you said they've been relying
Stop
on
it, Terry.
And
The
playoffs,
Bucks
I'm saying,
own, you
that's-
know, Rodgers
that's why
own
they
Brady.
lose. Once Lamar have a bad game,
And the Cardinals ain't gonna do
nobody
nothing.
else seem like they can do anything. Now he's not in the lineup. If other guys can show they can contribute without him in the lineup, maybe they'll get more confidence when he's back in the lineup and not just look for him to do everything.
But isn't that what you want from a franchise quarterback? You want somebody that can elevate the team.
No facts,
somebody
but
that
it's
can
different from
support his
elevating the team than when he is our everything all. When he is everything, it's all be all. We're not gonna perform. Like if he's struggling, they feel like they struggling.
Gotcha.
You know what
I
I'm
see
saying? It's like if
Yeah.
they struggling, sometimes they might need to pick him up. I mean, we can say we want about Brady. Brady was the best player at that. Like sometimes Brady got his players so much confidence that when Brady looked bad, his players will sometimes get him out of stuff.
It was either his defense or his special teams helping Brady.
And even offensively, though, you look at it as what I'm saying is even when Brady having bad days, you know, you look at them drives he need when they driving down the field, the receivers start making catches. Now they start getting open a little bit more. Now the running backs running for first downs. I'm just saying,
He's a
just
heck of a leader.
just
Okay, I
stuff like
got
that.
you.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I got
Lead
you.
into where other people start having confidence, where they can pull you out from your bootstraps when you
Did
need.
Bridgewater lead his
And
team?
then 5th, we'll talk about.
I didn't say
Bridgewater.
that.
I know Julian said. I know who said it. Crust mouth McGee. And 5th for me would be, then I would have to put the Packers in there because today they show when Aaron Rodgers is back, they give them a chance to win. They 8-3 right now, you know. But I got to put the Packers 5th. I want to put Tennessee there, but I think Tennessee is fading. I think the Colts with enough time.
That was a bad loss today for
And
Tennessee.
that would be the sad part is if Tennessee loses the division to the Colts that they swept this year because they lost to Houston. But then we also can't forget Jacksonville been playing some real good defense of late. And
They just got torched by 49ers.
Well, yeah, the 49ers just torched them, but you know, division games are a little different.
Division game. 49ers Jaguars on division game.
Yeah.
I'm saying Jaguars.
Oh, Jaguars with the
Division,
Colts
yeah,
in there.
would be a little different.
I see what
How
you're
do you
saying.
feel about the 49ers though? Because that's 2 weeks.
You know, I will say this: the 49ers and low key are shutting me up. I didn't respect them. I didn't believe in them. But like you said, that is 2 weeks in a row, 5-5 now. Some impressive wins. Debo
Terry
Samuel been
stupid.
balling. Debo Samuel been balling. Why y'all even letting the Bears fans speak about football? But Julian, let's address it. Last week, Teddy Bridgewater, I will say he whiffed on a tackle with Darius Slay. But I will say that whole play was bogus. It should have been called dead. It should have been called down. Yeah, that like the play was coming out the pile. He didn't even know that.
Let's
the play
not
was
spend
still
too much
live.
time on this 30-30 beatdown. We don't talk about games.
30 to 30 beat down. That's
30
a
to
tie.
13. 30 to 13 beatdown.
Like I said,
Okay, look, wait, before we go, I think Teddy should have went for the tackle. What do you think?
He definitely should have went for the tackle. Yeah, I don't.
well, I'm saying in that particular instance, the play should have been stopped.
It don't matter.
But yeah, he looked at kind of, I don't know, he looked at adapted.
So my thing
I
is
should-
like,
okay, I
I
probably
think that's
should've
why the
said that.
Broncos are
He
struggling.
looked at bad.
I think he lost the locker room. I think he had them. You know, he came, he brought the hope. They're like Teddy. Like he always do. He's for the Vikings. You know.
Yeah, he didn't even try to make it. Terry tripping.
You know,
Not Terry. Teddy tripping.
So, but we riding with Teddy unless I don't think Drew Lock needs to be in the lineup yet.
Yeah.
I'm not panicking yet.
Well, you know, Teddy, I love the man, but I'm glad he with y'all now.
I don't know. Teddy's just always been average to me. I don't know. People, LeRod always loved him. He
Well,
average.
Well,
He can't throw it down the field.
look,
really,
He does. He
he's
takes what
average.
the defense gives him.
That's good. No, I'm not mad at that. But even I don't know.
I feel like in Denver so far, Teddy hasn't been the issue at all this year. It's been our weapons. Sometimes our receivers can't get open, and they really make
you
me
call them. You say some receivers better than Tyreek Hill.
Well, we did.
Sutton and Judy. Yes,
we did just get put on the top 6.
He thinks Sutton's on Tyreek Hill level.
He will be. I said he will be. This year going into the league. Tyree was top 5.
Something different.
Exactly.
He's not just a speed. No. Sorry, you crazy for that. You really love the Broncos.
LeBron. That was kind of weak, Terry. LeBron didn't even hit him like that.
First off, wait a minute. Y'all ain't finna just disrespect.
Cortland Sutton ain't on Tyreek.
What did Tyreek Hill do today? Hold on.
Tyreek Hill way better than Cortland Sutton. Like, that's not even close.
It's not even a question.
Yeah. We're not even going to waste time on that.
He's better right now. That's why
Sutton will never get to that level.
Sutton's a top 30 receiver. He's in the back half of that. He's not even in the top. No.
Yeah, we're not even going to waste time on that.
I'll give you one. Before Sutton got hurt, Sutton was killing. Now I thought he was going to be nasty. He was trajecting upwards. He got hurt. Well, you never heard of him. He tried to come out this season. He's just inconsistent. Sutton, no, he ain't. No way.
Wait till after this bye week.
Even his best season ain't better than Tyreek.
And Jerry Judy gonna be better than both of them. Jerry Judy gonna be better than Tyreek.
Slay got more touchdowns.
Jerry Judy's nasty.
And why? How a corner got more touchdowns than a receiver? A corner got more touchdowns than a receiver.
Well, Jerry Judy missed 6 games.
Well, we talking about more than Sutton too. How many games Sutton missed?
Sutton played every game. How many TDs?
So what's your excuse for Sutton?
How many TDs?
A corner got more TDs than Sutton.
Sutton probably only got 1 touchdown.
Wait, go back. How did Tyreek Hill do today, by the way?
He had 9 catches for 77 yards.
Did he score?
No.
Okay.
But he had 9 for 77. That's a decent game.
And he had
what's that? That's 8 yards a carry, about 8 yards.
One rush for 33 yards, so he had 100 all-purpose yards today. Typical. Just saying.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill and Sutton not even a conversation.
It's not even a conversation.
LeRod, he just won the.
Cortland Sutton had 617 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns, and 43 receptions.
All right, compared to Tyreek Hill.
Compared to Tyreek Hill, yeah.
And Tyreek Hill has an extra game too. Let's not forget about that.
Okay, go to stats still. Let's see if they get.
Let's see where it's at.
75 catches for 855. So the catches is
Sutton ain't get 200 more yards in one game.
Sutton had 100. He had 190 yards.
He got 30 catches on him. Sutton ain't getting 30 catches, so don't bring up an extra game.
He has an extra game.
He got hit with Rod. Even if Sutton play extra game, he's not getting 200 yards, 30 more
they
catches.
Still got to play us twice.
How many touchdowns Tyreek Hill got?
8.
And Sutton ain't getting 6 touchdowns in one game. So don't bring up he played one more game. Sutton won't have them stats when Chiefs won
Tyreek got 75, 855, and 8.
Slay got 3 touchdowns. He got more than
He's
Sutton.
second in receptions. Tyreek Hill second in receptions in the league.
And he's 4th in yards.
Sutton is not weak. Sutton is not weak, but stop it. There's levels to this.
I'm not saying Sutton's weak. I'm saying he's the top 30 receiver. No, hands down, top 30.
Tyreek Hill about to get 100 and 1,000 with 10.
He's easily top 10.
Tyreek Hill he still get 15 touchdowns this year.
Well, you said, okay, sorry. Can you just bring up the list of the top reception leaders? Receiving yard leaders right now? It says Sutton's in the top 20. Let me see the names because I refresh my memory. Let me just make sure I'm not.
Like Tyreek, it's not even. Rob. We shouldn't be talking about this right now. This dude is crazy.
You don't mean to make this one a long one. I just love receivers. I played receiver in college, just so y'all know a little bit more about myself. I went to Hardin High School.
Yeah, that's why you're talking this bullshit. You went to Hardin. Your head ain't right. No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna disrespect Hardin.
In reception,
thanks.
And Judy by himself.
Touchdowns, my senior year.
Hill and Cup best in the league today. Hopkins should be up there, right? Hopkins been killing this year.
Hill and Cup the best in the league today.
Cup killing.
I'll give Cup.
Cup killing. Yeah.
He's been the best receiver in the league. He's getting the most targets too, though. But Cup proved it. Yeah.
No, Cup definitely playing. He playing the best this year as a receiver.
Because if people know you're the top receiver and they trying to defend you and stop you and you still killing.
Sutton is 32nd in catches.
Ooh, 32nd, and he played every game, so he don't got that excuse. He didn't play every game.
He's 32nd in catches.
30 seconds. That's top 30, like I said. Okay,
That comes from he's 19th in yards.
Okay, that's not
Top
too
20
bad.
yards ain't bad,
It's
actually.
because he had that one big game, right? What do you have, like 150 or something like that? Or
Ain't
2
no
games?
big game. Averages because one player averaging 50 yards a catch.
Well,
That's
he only
not-
had-
yeah,
he only
that's
had one
not-
catch. That don't count.
I'm saying, but if we
32nd in catches.
Sutton's struggling right now.
Thank you.
He's struggling.
You're an honest man. That's all I care
About
Oh,
time.
fucking money, Rod. I told your dumb ass what we was gonna do. Oh yeah, DC.
He did 30 seconds.
Hey, DC, the Eagles did
Yeah,
beat the Broncos ass, DC.
right now, Sutton is not looking good. He's not living up to what he doing.
Okay,
You know,
look, if
but
Sutton step up, y'all can be a little decent.
when we play the Chiefs head to head this year, he's gonna outplay Tyreek Hill in both games.
Still wouldn't be better, though.
Wait, you think he's gonna outplay Tyreek Hill?
Yes.
I don't think so. Because
Ted,
Patrick Mahomes is always targeting Tyreek Hill.
he's not gonna be able to target him versus us.
Y'all think the defense is that good?
Our secondary is that good. Pat Surtain, he's really that cold, and he's a rookie corner.
He's the truth. Okay.
He just playing the way he plays.
He's really a rookie corner. Like I'm mad that this Chiefs talk is Denver's not coming.
Denver better pick it up because Chiefs, what? They 7-4 now?
7-4. If they don't
Yeah,
get it
they
together,
7-4.
They get their bye week, I think, like week 12, because I get the fantasy.
They got their
season.
bye week next week.
Next week, okay.
Yep. Then they play us after their bye week in Kansas City.
Ooh.
Okay, they gonna beat y'all in Kansas City, and y'all gonna beat them in Denver.
That's the last game of the season in
Yeah,
Denver.
y'all gotta get it together. Las Vegas, we shouldn't think about the Raiders, but the
Chargers up 7-3, and they on the 10-yard line of Pittsburgh.
Sutton don't even. Oh, that's true. Sutton don't even got a Kels for an excuse. He basically said because Kels is taken away from him.
He got Noah Fant, Jerry Jeudy, 2 running backs. He got more weapons
This
than
nigga
Denver.
said
There's
Noah
more
Fant.
weapons to go around.
He said no offense, but the same thing is this.
He said no
Jerry
offense.
said no
He
offense.
just
Like
naming
stop.
players down.
Yeah, yeah. He said he still said no offense.
Noah
He just naming people on the team, low key.
He said no offense.
Hey,
Oh my
Y'all is
god.
not finna disrespect. He
Oh,
said he just
no.
naming players. Hold on.
This
Naming
nigga
players
said
on
Wait,
no
what?
offense.
That was Jerry Jeudy at first. He said no offense.
Man, for real.
Who?
And he said the same sentence with Travis Kelce. Like that's disrespectful.
Who?
That's disrespectful. Like that's really
Oh.
disrespectful.
Noah Fant got 42 catches for 379, 3 touchdowns.
Okay, the reason why he got that many catches is because
42
again,
catches, I bet, where he had amongst
Teddy
tight ends.
takes what the defense gives him, and Noah Fant's probably just sitting doing hitches,
Go to Kelce
sitting in
stats.
the middle of the field, and just getting dump balls.
Go to Kelce stats.
That's why he has 42 catches, but we know Noah Fant ain't that nasty. Come on.
Yeah, no offense. Ain't.
Last
Yeah.
year, he was top 5 for tight end in catches.
Go to Kelce stats.
Travis Kelce, 62 catches, 20 more catches for 700 yards, 400 more yards.
Wait, how many more yards he got?
400 more yards. Noah Fant had 300.
And how many touchdowns?
3, and he got 5.
That's better.
I'm saying, they're better than them right now.
Wait, how many
This
catches?
is like
Kelce
Noah
got
Fant's
Nah,
third
he
year.
like 20 more catches, not a lot.
This is like Noah Fant's third year. And Noah Fant missed a game too. Noah Fant missed a couple games this year too.
So,
with Denver.
But he's still killing him in 400 yards.
He's missed a couple games and they had
Right.
an extra game on us.
He got more yards. He get the margin of yards is more than what Noah Fant has.
Wait.
So stop it.
So Noah Fant, top 5 tight end?
When he's healthy, yes. He's going to be a top 5 tight end.
So Noah Fant better than Sutton.
Son's not a top
He
5.
got as many catches as oh my god.
Okay, Noah Fant's still young. I'll give you that. I'll agree.
I
with
guess
that.
he can have that. The
Yeah.
thing is, he the one bringing up Noah Fant. Like,
Oh,
no,
no, Noah Fant.
if he would have bought him up, we wouldn't even be
He's
getting
only
him.
missed
I don't
one
know why
game.
he said
Noah
Noah
Fant's
Fant.
missed one game.
Like nobody said Noah Fant weak, but stop it. When you try to,
I'm trying to say, I'm not saying he's weak. I just think that he got to prove himself a little bit more.
yeah.
Because when you get into that upper echelon, it's like it's okay. We all play fantasy, right?
Yep,
Only
yep.
Like 4 or 5 tight ends that actually produce you points. So you have to be consistently like a tight end that's getting more than 75 yards and more than 5 catches to be relevant. Everybody else is in that pack. They all doing the same thing. You know, yeah. Show me that you're a dog. Like the defense got to worry about you.
Let's get on some more topics
Yep,
too,
let's get
because
on some
talking
more
about the Broncos, just
Second half of the
Curtis
schedule.
Good. Yeah,
second
we-
half of the schedule gonna be different.
let's talk about
We
that
gonna talk-
clown
What clown?
who beat that woman football wise like that.
Oh damn, that's gonna be a part of the real
Oh,
talk.
real talk.
But
Okay, my
damn,
bad,
You want
okay.
to talk about that? We gotta.
No, go ahead.
Yeah.
My bad. Keep going.
Beat that. No, let me stop. Man.
Man, he tripping.
Oh, who y'all think of Vikings gonna make the playoffs?
Yes, no doubt.
I ain't gonna lie, they can't make the playoffs.
Now they can.
They can, yeah. At the beginning of the season, I said
What
they
about your Bears? They
I-
gonna make the playoffs?
No.
I said Bears
I'm
was
just
going to
asking.
before the season
What
started.
about the Eagles?
The Eagles won't. The Bears won't. Vikings probably gonna prove me wrong.
The Eagles might get it over the Saints. The Saints are 7 seed. They
Eagles
5-5.
trash. Eagles not about to win that. Yeah, Eagles they got two good wins,
Who
but
did they
Eagles
play
ain't no
next week?
shit.
He said the Eagles is
No,
shit.
the Eagles is weak.
Hell no.
But congrats, Julian and Leo. If I'm gonna give them their congrats, but the Eagles is weak. Next question. The Vikings low key scary.
Yeah,
The Vikings low key scary because you got Thielen and Jefferson, and Dalvin Cook really ain't.
What
Like,
about
don't get
the
me wrong, he
AFC?
cold, but he ain't really get off yet. Once he start getting off, it's like Vikings can get scary, but
While the Eagles play the Giants,
they not
next-
winning the
The
division.
Eagles play the,
Packers still gonna
Gi-
win
the
the
Eagles play
division.
the Giants and the Jets. They next 2 games.
Oh wait, actually, let me shut up.
The Eagles.
Eagles play Giants and Jets?
Giants, Jets, Washington, Giants, Washington, Cowboys.
So I got easy.
Low key, the
might
Eagles
lose.
could make the playoffs.
The Eagles might go 11-6.
Because they play the Jets. They probably gonna beat the Jets. They could beat the Giants.
They
Let
play
me
the
shut up about the
They play the
Eagles.
Giants, Jets, Washington, Giants, Washington, Cowboys.
Wait, let me shut up about the Eagles. All right, Julian, my bad. Because y'all can beat the Giants, Jets. Dallas gonna kill y'all.
That's the last game of the season.
Yeah, Dallas gonna embarrass them.
Yeah.
But
Well,
Whoa.
not quite. I don't think.
you don't think so? It's in Philly
I don't
too.
think they'll embarrass them. You know what I mean?
Well, they
Just-
did in Dallas already.
But let me shut up about the
They
Eagles.
embarrassed them in Dallas.
Giants and
On
Jets
Monday
low
Night
key kind of
Football.
weak.
Because the Eagles were tripping early in the season. They weren't running the ball well. Now they bounce. Now they're running that ball.
Hey, all right, Julian, I'm gonna shut up. I didn't know. I'm gonna shut up about the Eagles because low key they
might make
they
it.
can win these next 2 weeks. That'll be 4 wins in a row. Damn, I'm gonna have to hit Julian and Leo out.
Teams making it. They might make it, bro.
They might. Yeah, they might.
Let me shut up about
And
the
I said
Eagles.
they're going to
low-key.
win 5 games. But if they lose to the Giants next week, I can see them losing that game to the Giants.
Yeah, no, they can lose to the Giants for sure.
The Giants is getting healthy. Giants fuck around and beat Tampa Bay tomorrow.
But low key, they can beat the Giants and the Jets.
What about in the AFC?
Oh, you think the Giants? No.
The AFC, I definitely think Chiefs is still a team to beat, even though they have been struggling this year. Don't let them wake up. Like, they ain't even really woke up yet. They still, that win versus the Cowboys was okay, but they ain't even woke up this season. So if they wake up, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough,
What's
but.
the games?
The AFC is tough. That's a hard one to pick because you got a lot of teams that just be beating up on you.
Oh, yeah, Eagles going to win more games than the Lions. What'd you say? My bad.
No.
Duh.
Because we used to have a Lions fan in here, but
Everybody
he
gonna win.
switched.
Everybody gonna win more games than the Lions. Bears and Lions play on Thursday.
No, we play on Thanksgiving?
Yep.
Oh, we got to win that
They're
game.
trash.
Raiders and Cowboys. Cowboys gonna win that game. And then Bills and Saints.
Rams versus Chiefs Super Bowl. You agree with that, Jeremy? Rams versus Chiefs? That was one of the best Monday night football
Who
games
y'all
ever.
taking? Steelers, Bengals.
Bengals.
I can see the Rams for the Chiefs. That's only if the Rams wake up. If they don't wake up, no, they won't.
Low key, Lions can't win that game. Bears suck in Detroit for some
Panthers,
reason.
Dolphins.
But I'm picking the Bears.
Panthers, Dolphins.
I'm gonna go
Panthers.
Panthers.
Dolphins.
Oh.
Cam looked good today, but Washington locked him up in the end.
Falcons, Jacksonville. Ooh.
Falcons. I thought they beat Jacksonville in
Rams,
London.
Packers.
Packers.
Rams.
I'll go Rams.
I'm gonna go Packers. That's in Green Bay.
Packers finna lose 2 in a row.
Packers about to beat the
The
Rams.
reason why is because they have a bye week and they're gonna get Odell.
Oh, Packers had a bye week.
No, the Rams.
Rams had a bye week. Yep.
Vikings, 49ers.
Ooh, Vikings.
Vikings. We need that one.
Next week, some tough games.
Yeah.
Browns, Ravens.
Ravens.
Is Jackson back?
yeah,
he was born-
Oh, Jackson.
He was
Jackson.
sick. He just was sick.
Oh, Jackson.
Cleveland.
And he ain't vaccinated either. So they probably been cautious with him.
Well, they said it wasn't COVID.
Wait, Vikings or 49ers?
Oh, it wasn't COVID. Okay.
Vikings, it's in San Fran. Vikings or 49ers. Both 5-5.
I'm gonna go Vikings.
I gotta go with the Vikings.
San Fran hot though too.
That is
Damn,
true.
Mike, I want you to pick San Fran.
Packers beating the Rams.
I don't want you picking who I'm picking.
What?
Oh yeah, Broncos, Chargers.
Chargers.
So that's 2 games. We got different games. We got Packers, Jets,
I'm going with the
Texas.
Broncos just to be honest.
You go to Broncos? Okay. Broncos can beat the Chargers, but I'm picking
I've seen
Chargers.
the way the Chargers play against the Vikings. I think the Chargers are gonna go downhill. They started off
Next week, get some tough games.
Jets, Texans.
I'm gonna go. Damn, that's a tough game because both of them suck.
Texans.
I might pick the goddamn Jets. I don't know.
Eagles, Giants.
Eagles, Giants. Where that's at?
Giants.
I'm gonna go Giants. Fuck the
Divisional
Eagles.
game.
I'm gonna go Giants. Cause we in this prediction group. I'm gonna have to go Giants. Cause I know Julian gonna pick Eagles. So
No,
yeah,
you're not. Titans, Patriots.
I'm gonna go Patriots.
Patriots.
I'm gonna go Patriots.
Patriots. Cut.
I respect the Patriots now. I just don't want to win the Super Bowl because oh my god,
Are we keeping tabs of this?
we already know who's gonna be active.
We got records.
We already know who's gonna be active.
records?
Yeah, we got records in this group.
Who's been winning between those? Oh yeah.
He like a game ahead of me
I'm
now.
a game
2
ahead, but
games.
it's his guy. He killing us right now, like 10 games.
No,
really?
Julian. No, last week he like 8 or 9.
Okay,
now.
okay.
But every week is
And
different.
the winner get like what 250? Cause no, we played 25, so about 125.
Yes,
125. So yeah,
yeah.
I won it last year, but yeah, this year
It's tough.
Yeah,
There's been a lot of surprises this year. So.
I'm coming. This second half, I'm coming.
Yeah, Rob made a comeback. You made a comeback.
Here I come.
Okay.
I'm about to be coming.
Damn,
back
next week
tomorrow.
I'm gonna need next week.
Next week tough. Next week some tough games because Bills Saints on Thursday, Raiders Cowboys. See, this week at Sport
Who you
Radar,
pick, the Bears or Lions?
Bears easily.
okay.
The fuck.
No, that's not an easy win.
Lions got defense now, but like
but on Thanksgiving the Lions play good. The Bears suck in Detroit, but I'm gonna pick the Bears just because we have old Lions fans in here, and I just can't do it.
But over Sport, I got college football and college basketball this week at Sport Radar.
I thought y'all start basketball.
I still work Sport Radar around it. Nigga get paid $35 an hour starting on Wednesday.
Okay.
From Wednesday to Sunday, we get paid double time.
Next week is gonna be tough. Prediction.
Yeah. But no, we start basketball tomorrow. Shout out to my Miller boys. Y'all know what time it is. Speaking of basketball, let's go over to the NBA then.
Lions actually lose a lot on Thanksgiving, but they actually just play well. They play well. It's
Except
a difference.
when Peyton Manning used to go there for Thanksgiving. We know
But Lions actually lose a lot on Thanksgiving. They just play well.
45-9.
The Bears, we beat them 2 years ago on Thanksgiving. We beat the Lions two or 3 years ago.
Phoenix is beating on the Western name Nuggets head right now.
The Warriors beating the Raptors by 14.
Clippers beat the Mavericks.
You saw Paul George dunk on the Powell from the Mavericks?
Clippers better than I thought, man.
The Mavericks been losing, but Luka been out. Mavericks lost like 4 in a row.
The Clippers found their identity last year.
DeRozan right now at halftime got 12 and Julius Randle got 14. Let's talk about the NBA. So far, what y'all got to say about the season so far? A fourth of the way almost done. We almost a fourth of the way through the season. A month in.
A month in.
What y'all got to say?
To me, so far, Steph Curry's the MVP. He's the runner. The front runner.
He's a runner. He's a track star.
So it's still early, but right now Steph Curry's MVP. He might get the scoring title.
14-2.
I'm surprised at the Warriors. I didn't think they would be dominating like this early on without Clay. But my prediction still about them saying I don't think they're winning a championship. Or I really still don't. I still would pick Lakers over them in the best of 7. I still would pick the Lakers over the Warriors.
Right now,
because
if the playoffs was to start and they was to get in, Lakers and Warriors, we play each other in the first round. Warriors 1 seed, Lakers are the 8 seed right now.
That'd be tough. The Warriors can beat the Lakers, but
that'd be the first.
If Lakers connect, it's going to be tough.
That'd be crazy.
Now it'll change. LeBron needs to pick it up. LeBron needs to pick it up and get the Lakers at a higher seed.
You know what I think.
The Timberwolves are in the playoffs right now. They're in the play game. They're the 10th seed.
Brooklyn, the number 1 seed right now.
Brooklyn is the number 1 seed.
I feel like Brooklyn playing terrible to me. I don't think they playing that good, and they still the number 1 seed. That's actually actually shocking to me.
That's
but
like Kevin Durant effect.
Oh yeah, Durant's second MVP.
That's what I tried to tell you about Brooklyn.
That game, I know it's only a season game, but for MVP thing, Curry.
God, had we not lost to the Wizards yesterday, we would be the 1 seed still. But we lost
the
to the
Wizards. A surprise.
Wizards are surprised. The Bulls are surprised to me. Don't get me wrong. I said Bulls was a playoff team, but they're surprised to me because I didn't think the Bulls would be this good.
I thought the Bulls would be top 4. I told you that.
No, you said that. You did.
But the Wizards are definitely a surprise. I said this. I thought the Wizards were going to be more competitive, like fight, and they still might could fall because it's still early because the Bucks are going to get back in it. You know,
the Bucks will pick it up.
The Sixers going to get back in it. So I think
what happened to Embiid? The Sixers were 8-2 when he got hurt. What's their record now?
Embiid got hurt. They are
9-8.
They 9-8.
So they 1-6 since he been out. What happened to him?
They 9-8 with Cleveland, with Milwaukee. I don't know. That was just out of nowhere.
When he got hurt, they was 8-2.
Knew Embiid was that team's leader, and he carried that team. You know what I mean?
But
they don't need Simmons.
The Wizards is number 2. That is surprising because I will say this. I really feel like
playing good.
They won that Lakers trade Westbrook because they didn't get a caliber player back for Westbrook, but you got about 5 players back for him. You got Montrezl Harrell, Kuzma, KCP, and then they was able to open up some salary cap space and add a few more people. They got Spencer Dinwiddie. So you got about 5 players basically for one.
Brian ain't even back yet.
And that's what I'm saying. These players work. So I think that the Wizards might do something I didn't think they was going to do, which is finish inside the top 6. I really think the Wizards
I still think Wizards going to be a lower team. They could be in that playing territory still.
I still could see that, Mike, but I think
I don't think they're that good.
I think they're better than the Hornets and the Celtics.
I think Celtics better than the Wizards.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Wow.
Right, Wizards better right now, but I would pick Celtics in the best of 7 over the Wizards.
I would pick the Wizards because I think they deeper now.
I would pick Celtics over the Wizards.
Not because it's just Bradley, but I think Bradley Beal's the best player in that series.
Don't get me wrong, Celtics need to pick it up because
Celtics depth is the problem for me. They just don't got no depth outside of Brown and Tatum.
Jabari Parker, what happened to him? He was off that bench beginning of the year. Is he hurt again? Jabari.
Look,
Don't bring him up.
I did say Jabari Parker though. I need to stop.
I don't even want to hate on Jabari Parker. I like Jabari Parker, but man, you just can't. I don't know. I just
He's
don't-
supposed to be a star of the league
I just might the Celtics. That's what's
because he was a number 2 pick. He's supposed to be a top player.
Like, who is they big? They just scare me.
They use Grant Williams a lot, and he a little bit. He a big. You don't like.
Yeah,
Ain't he only
from
6'8"?
from Tennessee.
Ain't he only like
I know.
6'8"?
Yeah,
he
like
be playing
6'8",
center. Al Horford sometimes plays center.
He old, Mike. Yeah, he getting older.
Golden State beating the shit out of Raptors. Hey, Golden State is a surprise for me this year. They dominated the league, 15-2.
They're not a surprise to me. I thought they was gonna be a top 3 seed in the West. I said them.
You
Lakers
did,
and
but
Nuggets.
I said there's gonna be a top 4 seed more towards the 4
I said
and
them
5.
Lakers and Nuggets was the 3 best teams in the West. Who's surprising to me is I say the Suns.
The Jazz is up
The
there.
Suns won 11 games in a row.
What the Jazz in the West?
The Suns were doing that last year, though. Were they not playing really well?
The Suns,
Mike
he don't
gotta
respect the
the
Suns.
Suns like that. The Jazz are the
He
third
don't-
seed.
Exactly. He don't respect the Suns.
Jazz are. I don't respect the Jazz. I respect the Suns more than I respect the Jazz.
But you said the Timberwolves gonna be on the Suns level.
But the Jazz has always shown they've been a good team. They've always
Jazz is a season team. Jazz is a season team.
they
Yeah.
The
play-
Timberwolves
they
are
stuff.
7-9.
And the Suns are 12-3, 5.5 games ahead. Of them.
Bro, the Suns is only 1 game out from the Warriors. Don't act
A
like
game and a half. They won 11 games in a row.
yeah. The Suns is better. They
They
started
started
out 1-3.
Now
Yeah,
they 12-3. I'll say, like I said, so far I'm wrong about the Suns, but they got to prove me wrong more. Hey, I saw Ryan on Friday. What's up, crying? He watching on Facebook. What up, Ryan?
Ryan.
I saw Ryan at the bowling alley on
Oh, for
Friday.
real?
Yeah,
Oh.
what's good? But yeah, Mike. No, I'm just saying the Warriors are the Suns are shutting me up. But like I said, it's a lot of the season because I got the Nuggets as a top 3 team in the East, and they the 6th seed right now. They 9-7.
Who?
The Nuggets, and I said
Clippers.
and the Lakers are 8th seed, and I'm saying the top 3 teams I said at the beginning of the year was the Lakers, Nuggets, and Warriors.
I will say this: Lakers need to avoid the Warriors first round. You don't want to play
Yo,
them till
Mike,
later.
duh, if you're a top 3, I'm saying, did you not listen to what I just said? I said my top 3 teams in the West, still as of now, until they prove me wrong, are the Lakers, Nuggets, and Warriors. Those are the 3 best teams
So
in the
you
West
respect LeBron.
when everything is healthy.
You respect LeBron.
But the Nuggets get Jamal Murray back.
Yeah, they getting them back.
When's he coming
He
back?
not coming back. They said
February.
January. I heard January.
Yeah, January, February, they were saying.
But it's gonna
January.
take him time. Like Clay supposed to be back Christmas.
Okay.
Well, Mike, these guys are like, he just could score many different ways. Like Jamal Murray's a shooter. He could score off the
Yeah,
dribble.
it's kind of like Durant. Like Durant came back.
Yeah,
People
like-
thought he was gonna come back. So it's like Durant.
I think their game is a
so he
little
don't need to be
different. Like,
athletic no more.
Murray can score off the dribble. Murray's so icy off the dribble. But he also can score without the ball because
And like, well, it's 65 games. Like, it's too many games left.
Jokic played with the ball in his hands too. So Murray and them going
To me, whoever get hot at the right time, like last year, the Hawks, they get hot at the right time
I
and
agree
it
with that.
carried over to the playoffs.
And whoever
true.
could sustain the most injuries because not sustain no injuries because that's what I'm saying to
Well,
me.
of course, injuries is big.
Well, no, I'm not saying big. I mean, but sustain them where your players gonna come back because what I'm saying to y'all is the league is so close that if you miss a star player for a week or two, it could change the whole trajectory of your
Oh
schedule.
yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
versus like back then, I'm saying like the top heavy teams could miss a player for like a week and be so far ahead
Well,
of
Terry, the
everybody.
Lakers gonna have to play the Warriors eventually in the West Conference Finals. I'm just saying, avoid them.
Like Mike, right now,
First round,
like
at
Mike,
least.
like right now, what you just said about the Sixers last week, they was the 2 seed and being
Yeah,
hurt.
they was 8-2.
And now you're the
yeah.
8 seed. I'm saying that's how close the league is. Not even just a week. You might miss a player for 2 games and stuff could change over. The league is literally close. That's what I've been saying that for the last few years. Like, okay, the Jazz 11-5, but you look at it's 4 teams that's within a game and a half.
Is Portland over the
Portland
Timberwolves?
9-8.
Yes.
Portland 9-8.
Portland, I don't feel like they that good.
They
Don't,
9-8.
I mean,
Me neither.
I feel like
agree
Portland
with you.
losing.
I thought they was like, I looked at their record. Me and Larry was looking at their record last week and said they was like
Yeah,
5-4.
Portland 9-8.
And I thought they was like 1 and like 2 and like 7. But now
yeah.
they like 9-8. Yeah, they 9-8. They got a better record than the Lakers.
Hey, Terry, I can't say nothing about the Lakers right now. They looking bad. They pulled it out versus Detroit, but that's still not good. Like, nigga, y'all should have blew it. Like,
they 6
Lakers need to pick it up, but
they 6-4 in their last 10 games. What's name 10-0 they
this
last.
probably my last year giving LeBron that much credit where it's like, I just trust him. I trust Curry too, though. I trust Curry against anybody else besides LeBron.
Phoenix blowing out.
He beat LeBron before,
Phoenix
but...
blowing the Nuggets out right now, 77-62.
Well, I told you about Phoenix. Phoenix can go back to the finals. Beginning of the season, I didn't say they would, but I can see that. I had them. I told you Phoenix is on the level of Lakers, Warriors. Like, they on that level. I don't think they will beat the Warriors in the best 7, but they're on that level. Like, Timberwolves is way. I mean, Suns is above any team to me besides Nuggets, Lakers, and even.
Who are your top 5
Nuggets.
teams right now?
Warriors, Nets, Nets. Dead. I'm trying to wait. Who in the standings? I got Warriors, Nets, Okay, well, I'm sorry. Warriors, Suns, Nets, Jazz, and I'm gonna put your Heat up. No, who's second in the East? Quick.
Washington.
I'm gonna put the Bulls. I ain't gonna put Washington there. So that's my top 5.
What about you, JJ?
Golden State. I'll go with Phoenix.
That'd be a good West Conference Finals, Terry. Warriors versus Suns. Curry on CP3 though.
I'll go with Brooklyn.
Okay.
This is a sleeper, but I'm just going because I think they're a sleeper. Miami. And
Miami good.
my 5th, just because of how they play the team ball, I will.
They need to
go
avoid the Bucks though.
with Utah.
Yeah, Utah to me, people don't respect them, but
They don't.
they're a good season team. I will give them that.
They just they know how to play with each other. They got good chemistry, and just
They
know how to
go.
win.
They one of them teams. I don't care how good they do in the season. They got to prove it in the playoffs.
Yeah, they gotta get over that hump.
But I will give them respect enough where it's like to me, I will put them on a level of like in the season as the Lakers and Warriors and them. I'm talking about season wise to get a top seed. I will put the Jazz on that level, but in the playoffs, I don't trust them against Warriors, Suns, or the Lakers or the Nuggets.
Yeah,
But season wise, they on that top level team.
100%. And I think Washington and Chicago got to prove it.
I agree. Mitchell gonna grind the playoffs again.
They just got to prove
My top 5, I would have to say, is Golden State. The Nets are number 2. Golden State, Nets, Suns, Heat, Bulls.
Heat Bulls, okay.
Heat Bulls 4-5. Heat Bulls 4-5. And honorable mention right now to me, even though they got a better record, I'm jumping the Clippers over the Jazz. The Clippers and the Wizards are honorable mention.
Clippers can beat the
Because-
Jazz without Kawhi in
because
the
the
playoffs.
they did it already.
Kawhi played the first 4 games.
Yeah, but it was 2-2, so it was 0-0. in the
Yeah,
last-
yeah.
so
No,
I gave Paul
Clippers,
George-
yeah.
I gave Paul George credit for
Paul
that.
George killing this year too.
But the Wizards and the Clippers are honorable mention top 5. They were on the outside looking in. They them next teams on the outside looking in to me. I would jump the Clippers over the Jazz, and I would jump the Wizards. I wanted to put the Knicks in the Wizards spot, but the Knicks have been up and down. You know, they haven't found their identity yet, and I just don't trust you. I don't like Julius Randle being the best player on that team.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I like
And
Julius
Timberland
Randle.
did not play roles some
Julius-
games. Why?
Julius Randle is my guy from Calipari and them. I love me some Calipari. I love Julius Randle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just can't do it.
I
You
think
know.
he's a tier B player.
And like RJ
If I
Barrett,
tag y'all in here on Facebook, I know we ended on the sports talk, but the real talk section about the start. The real talk section is about the start, ladies. So I did put y'all in here a little
I want to
early.
say one thing
but
about the Knicks.
run it up.
RJ Barrett to me, this only his 3rd year, but I feel like he should be better as a go-to scorer. Like sometimes he don't know how to score either. For a 3rd year, he needs to be better. To me, like he should be they go-to man in the
fact.
clutch.
RJ Barrett?
RJ Barrett should be the go-to man in the clutch in his 3rd year.
Yeah.
Like you ain't got to win the championship, but to me, you need to be better as a go-to man. Like they to Julius Randle when they need a basket or Derrick Rose, it should go to RJ Barrett hands. He needs to get better
Yeah, he that young
because you was
pick.
the
He
top
needs to
pick.
step up, yeah.
Yeah,
But no, yeah, that's my top 5 right now.
Kawhi coming back March, April,
That's my top 5.
but he gonna need
That's-
time too to get back.
That's my top 5 right now.
Yeah.
Warriors, Nets.
Warriors and Bulls surprised me.
Warriors, Nets, Suns, Heat, Bulls.
No, the reason the Warriors surprised me because with Clay, I respect the Warriors. I get them top to not.
Well, I will
respect.
say without Clay,
they playing good.
Clay
Without Clay,
Wiseman,
they playing great.
Without Clay Wiseman and Kuminga started hurt, what they doing is impressive. Without them three,
Niggas get on Wiggins. Wiggins
Yeah,
killing
Wiggins,
right now.
Yeah,
I
and
think
Poole.
Curry had to just show the league that he's still one of the faces of the league.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Curry
they're
shutting
talking
people
about-
up.
They're talking about Giannis. They're talking about Kevin Durant. They're talking about LeBron still. Curry's like, hold on.
All I know
Y'all talking
is
about me. I'm a
for
dog.
Durant's
I
legacy,
feel you.
I'm a
Curry
dog.
better not win another title.
You feel me?
If Curry get another title, another MVP, another scoring title, I'm gonna put him 7th or 6th all time. I'm gonna put him over Shaq. Over Shaq, he'll be
Month
under
into the season
Duncan,
favorites.
Magic.
So your favorites are still the same as what you're saying. A month into the season, you're not backing off anything.
my favorites are the
You're
same.
not going Stephen A on us.
I got one more hot take
Are
too
you?
quick.
Is he going Stephen A on us?
Hell
Facebook?
no. My favorites are still the same, Lakers Nets. But I got one more hot take. If Curry get 5 rings, 2 Finals MVPs, 3 MVPs, and 2 scoring titles, I'm gonna put him 3rd best all time, low key. I'm gonna put him over Kobe. If he get 5 rings,
Yeah.
3 MVPs, 3 scoring titles, 2 Finals MVPs, I might put him past Kobe, low key.
That's tough. That's tough.
I would put him over LeBron low key if Curry could get 5 rings, 2
Sure.
Finals MVPs, 3 MVPs, 3 scoring titles.
With the way
Well,
that
yeah,
Corey
if he
scores,
does
I'm gonna put him. I won't give him Kareem, but I'm gonna give him over Kobe and LeBron. I'm sorry
Where-
if he
would
can do
definitely
that.
be over
where's
LeBron.
Curry?
He would
scoring
definitely be over LeBron if LeBron lets him get
And,
4
Curry-
rings, 5 rings.
All time or in the league
Yeah,
right
all
now?
I got Curry over KD right now, all time.
All time, Curry probably not.
All time, I have him over KD. The reason KD was better when they played the
Curry,
Warriors.
not even over D Wade yet.
But
We talked
Curry-
about this. He's not over D Wade all time.
When there was mano a mano, Curry team
Mike, he's
beat
not over
KD
D
team, and
Wade.
KD came to play
He's
with
not
them.
even over D Wade all time
that's
yet.
True. But
Mike, he's not even over D Wade all time.
Curry's better than D Wade all
when
time.
they're on
he's
the
not.
same team, who was the
he's
man?
not.
Kobe's better than D Wade all time.
When,
Stop it, Rod.
When Curry
You
and
stop it,
KD was on the
Noye.
same team, who was the man on that team?
KD was better than Curry was on the same team, but the reason I still give Curry all time is because head to head, Curry beat him, and they had stuff similar. Curry got more rings, KD got more Finals MVPs, but Curry got more MVPs.
Yeah.
Scoring titles, KD got more, but Curry right there. And I'm saying I had him over him all the time just because of that. I'm a little nitpicking with it, but he beat you head to head, mano a mano. You went to play with him to win. If you don't want 2 rings without him, you will be over him, but you play with him to win those 2 rings. So I still have Curry ahead of him. I have Curry 12th all time, and I have KD 13th all time. So he only ahead by 1 spot. If KD can win the ring this year, I'm gonna put KD 7th all time.
Okay.
I'm gonna put 7th all time
I'm
also.
definitely disappointed that Kevin Durant stepped on that line last year when he hit that 3. If he would have hit that 3, I think we'd be having a different conversation right
Oh yeah.
But
I said if KD can win 2 more rings,
yeah, that's irrelevant.
I'll
That's all he
argue with
said.
him being better than LeBron.
That's all he says, the rings. But
That's
to me, it doesn't matter if he
No,
stacks
the
his team or
reason
nothing.
the reason rings matter when you get to a certain level, the rings will matter more. Rings ain't everything; is how you lead too. If Curry can get 2 more Finals MVPs with another MVP scoring title and get 5 rings retired, I'm gonna have to put him at 3. And he'd be the best point guard ever for me.
KD definitely leads.
Oh
He's
yeah.
Warriors
Curry's
right now.
overweight for sure. But like I said, I think
He's not
KD,
overweight
one
for
more,
sure.
if
It's
KD can
close.
win with the Nets,
Wade's like 14th, Curry's like 15th right now. It's close.
I think it's
But
close.
he's
I
not
got Curry. I got Wade 16th all time. I
Dwayne
think.
Wade was nasty. If he didn't get hurt in those knees,
Dwayne Wade was raw as
he
hell.
was super raw.
He's over
Yeah.
Curry. We're not going to
He just
disrespect
got
that
hurt
all the
knees.
time.
That's
We're
what
not
they
gonna-
have.
Well, of course, injuries is the reason.
Top
Derrick Rose not top
all
75.
time. I had that question on here too. That was a good.
Oh yeah, who your top 5 all time?
Okay, top all time.
NBA.
Okay,
Putting you on the spot right now. Go. Big soldier style.
Michael Jordan,
Facts.
LeBron James.
Boo.
Oh,
That's fair. I'm fine with that.
I'm tired of your hot takes.
Go ahead, 3 and 4. No, that's it. I don't. What's wrong with that?
I gotta do my research next time I invite guests.
oh, damn. That's like,
Go ahead.
Second.
Don't listen to him.
he mean, man. I'll go.
We're talking about JJ's top 5 all time. What up, Jeremy? Hey, I see your Patriots is in first place. I know you ain't wavering from your Patriots all year, so I want to shout out to you, my man Jeremy
Who'd you
Richardson.
say was 3rd?
My man Jeremy Richardson
Magic.
out there watching us.
Okay, Magic 3rd.
He been a Patriots fan. He ain't lead the Patriots like some people we know. Jason. I'm sorry, I didn't want to put no names out there.
Yeah, Patriots looking good. Okay.
Magic Johnson was your 3rd?
3rd,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll show some love to Kareem and Kobe. Some
Okay,
Lakers-
that's
some
a-
Lakers. I'm-
Me and you got
I'm
the
not-
same top 5.
I'm not biased, but
Different
I just-
order.
Yeah, I just think I gotta give some respect to those guys.
Same
You know what
top
I'm saying?
5, different order. So I'm not mad at it at all. I like it.
Well, LeBron has made his way into my top 5, but he's number 5. But we don't have the same top 5 because Magic is not over Tim Duncan or LeBron James. And then I got Kareem and Kobe and Jordan Miles. So mine go Jordan, Kobe, Kareem, Duncan, and LeBron.
Mine is Jordan, Kareem, Kobe, LeBron, Magic. Duncan 6, and I got Shaq 7.
All time.
Tim Duncan's in the top 10. Top 5.
I got Tim Duncan 6
Tim Duncan's
actually.
top 5 all time. 5-1 in the finals. He should arguably be 6-0 if Greg Popovich didn't have. him on
Let's
the
not
bench.
talk about arguing. Let's talk about what
If
he
Greg
is. Let's talk
Popovich-
about facts.
When we talk about
Not
facts, he had 30
opinions.
points and 17 rebounds, and he was sitting on the bench.
That's a fact. But
That's
it's
a
a
fact.
fact that he's 5-1.
And it was up 3-2. And then Bosh got the rebound over a bunch of midgets. That was a fact. And then Ray Allen hit the 3.
Did the Heat win 4-2 or was there a game 7?
Cool? Like I said, we already know.
Was there a game 7?
How old was Tim Duncan in 2017?
37.
So when they could have ended in game 6, you got to end in game 6. He
Was there a
37
game
years old.
7?
And LeBron back then was what in 2013 was 29,
28.
29. Dwayne
He was
Wade
going to be
about
29
30.
that December.
And you want Tim Duncan to go against that in another game on their home court? No, at that
Tim
point,
Duncan would have got Finals MVP that series too.
yeah, because then Greg Popovich had him on the bench. And I'm a Heat fan. I'm a Miami Heat fan and saying this.
But Rod, in 14, I don't think the Spurs would have won it that year because 14 was a
Yeah, it
redemption
was
year.
redemption. Okay, but okay,
So
5-0.
14 would have been a
They would have been
redemption year.
5-0 on the finals and 2-0 versus LeBron, and one of them wasn't fair. I don't even count 07, but in this one, if you would have
Wait, one of them wasn't. Oh, you talking about the 07 wasn't fair.
that he had a better, but if he would have beat him in that one, and he did beat him in 14 still. But the fact that he went 7 with him in 13, Mike, and then in 14 he obliterated them, and that's not LeBron's fault. That was Wade and Bosh's fault. I already said that.
Yeah.
Tim Duncan is top 5 all time. He needs to be respected as such. He had battles with Kobe and them. Didn't he sweep Kobe and them 4-0?
In 99?
Yeah, they second in the league, and then the Lakers went on a dominant run. Then he beat them again.
But
to stop
Kobe
the
4-2.
I'm just saying.
Kobe 4-2 against Duncan in playoff series.
What did I have Kobe ranked again? Second, I had.
No, I'm saying don't act like he just beat Kobe.
But I'm saying that was
actually he's 4-3, but you can't count
But what I'm trying to-
2013 because Kobe didn't play.
What I'm trying to tell you is Tim Duncan went through the battle with them, and LeBron James sitting over here struggling with Stephen Curry.
No, Will Chamberlain is top 11. I got Will Chamberlain 11th all time.
And he over here struggling.
Pop said Will Chamberlain should be top 5.
He over here struggling with Pops.
No, Will Chamberlain's not top 5.
So we talk about smashing chicks, he's top 5. But we
Top
talk about
5,
basketball.
yeah.
And then I never Will Chamberlain didn't have some of the rules.
Nah,
that people
this is
had.
one dude who I respect his basketball opinion. He got Will Chamberlain as the GOAT. I mean, that's second best of
Play
all
with no
time.
3 seconds on the Fisher Price rim and tell me would you score 100?
No, he played on 10 feet.
He's 7'2".
But look, you couldn't look. Also,
he's
you
7'2".
couldn't
So
carry
come on.
back then.
All right, wait.
They had to dribble like this.
Where's Bill Russell at then?
I got Bill Russell 10. Here go my rules with Bill Russell. I unfairly rank Bill Russell and Will.
Oh my God.
I unfairly rate them
Yeah, I know
because
it's not fair.
they're the only ones you can't really watch tape on like that. I still can watch tape on Kareem. You really can't watch tape on them.
You can't watch tape, but you can just hear, like I said, that he was 7'2". The next tallest person was 6'7".
But to
and
me,
there was no 3 seconds.
If somebody had Bill Russell as the
That's
GOAT
good.
because he has 11 rings, I'm fine with that.
And he could go 10. And he could go 10 for block shots.
No, but they didn't keep blocks. They didn't keep blocks till
I'm
1969,
just saying,
7.
like he could go 10.
I know, but
Do all
no.
that.
But you couldn't.
So
You
you're
couldn't.
saying you had an unfair advantage?
No, but you
If
could.
Shaq
You
would
had
have
to
had
dribble.
those rules,
Go-
200 points?
he would have never had the dribble.
Go
Mike.
look at a 19. No, go
When
look
did
at a
Wilt have
97
the dribble,
interview.
Mike? When did Wilt, after you keep talking about the dribbling, when did Wilt Chamberlain, that's my point, when did he have to dribble the ball?
Something happened to your computer. Hey, go look at this 97 interview. Will Chamberlain said he averaged 60. In 97, he was like average 60 because Shaq and him got the easy rules because you couldn't back down back then like that.
Stop it. He had the easy.
No, you couldn't. No,
Right.
you couldn't back down like in the beginning of the 60s. You couldn't like post people like that.
What did he need to do? All he needed to tell
Well, a lot of his points he was getting and throwing them hooks up.
Mike, all you need to do is say,
But
Give me
dude,
the ball, there's
averaging
no-
50 and 25 is hard.
The-
Could you average 50 and 25?
on
in any
Price
league.
with no 3 seconds?
No, the hoop was 10 feet. Don't do that, Rod. The
What
hoop
do you
was
mean,
10
Mike?
feet.
He's 7'2".
But I'm saying,
10 foot to a 7'2",
But
Mike, that's
you
not
said-
the
no.
price.
If I go and play against some middle schoolers,
With no
You
3
average-
seconds.
I don't know how good you is basketball, but you wouldn't average 50
Mike,
and
with no 3
25
seconds.
against middle school. You would
Mike.
dominate, but you wouldn't average 50 and
Mike.
25.
yes, against the middle schoolers.
I bet you wouldn't. You would probably average
Mike,
30. You
yes,
would
you
average
would.
50 and 25.
Mike, with no 3 seconds.
No, you would kill.
A grown man like me against some little.
You wouldn't average 50 and 25. You know how hard that is, dude?
This is hard.
50 and 25?
That's hard.
Like, you got to 50 and 20
That
averaging?
means you jumping over everybody, you grabbing everything.
Yeah,
That means you
against
scoring.
kids, you wouldn't average 50 and 25.
Almost, it's like every other possession you're scoring.
Exactly. So, yeah, don't get me wrong. You would average 30 against middle schools for sure. You would be the best player on the court. But 50 and 25 is tough. Like, you know how much stamina you got to have? He
No,
averaged,
don't let him take
and he
that.
also averaged 48 minutes a game. Like, people are like, that's impressive. You never came out.
Don't let him tell you that stuff. Let me hold on.
Like, Rob, Will Chamberlain averaged 48 minutes a game. That's not impressive to you? Like, you, nigga, you played the whole game.
Athlete. Any athlete, Mike, all them can play 48 minutes.
Rod, even Jordan averaged 48 minutes a game, Rod.
Mike,
Stop
that's
it.
because they didn't play. They choose not to play it because they smarter. Like, Mike, but stop playing. He played in the league where there wasn't that many other. He was an athlete. He did have a 1990.
But you know why? I'm saying, but in today's game, his vertical was still matched top athlete. His 40-yard dash.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
His bench would be higher than any NBA player.
First off, Mike, nobody is diminishing his physical abilities.
Today,
What I'm
he wouldn't
telling
average
you
50
is,
and 25.
Mike, what I'm
He
trying to
wouldn't
tell-
do it
that's what I'm
today.
trying to tell you. That's my point.
I think he averaged like 30 and 15.
Nobody
though.
is taking away. Listen,
30, 15?
no, but let me explain myself because
I
I
think
heard
so.
people think I'm doing this. Nobody's taking away Wilt's physical ability. But stop it. What I'm trying to tell y'all is the reason why his physical ability is what it is because he has modern day physical attributes like his weight training, like Mike is bringing up. That's what I talk about. His running, his jumping was already ahead of his time.
And he
So-
didn't have the advantage just today.
But time out. He was 7'2" on top of this, y'all. So what I'm already saying is, yes, the dude is built like an ox. Nobody's arguing that he was weak or nothing. My point is, he was already built like that. Then, but real talk, he was built like the superhuman hero. Of course, he's going to dominate the game when nobody else is built like that in that time. Besides one other player, and that was Bill Russell, and he wasn't even built like that. There was one other player that was on his level of athleticism, and then he had all the rules that was made for him. He was 7'2". Mike keep talking about, so I'm bringing a Fisher Price for him compared it to us. And Mike said, no, Rod, it was a tip for him. He's 7'3", had a 50-inch.
Let me say one thing quick.
And he had no 3 seconds. Dude, oh my God.
See,
Shaq would have played in the 69.
This is why I say
Shaq would have scored 200.
This is why I say all-time list is subjective. There's no right all-time list because you can't compare eras. Because his era didn't have the advantages this era has. Like they had top science. He was playing in Chuck back then. They didn't have a generation before them to go off of to copy and stuff. So to me, I go by how you dominate your era. I think Wilt dominated his era enough to be if anybody had Wilt from 2 to 10, I wouldn't be mad. 2 to 11 because he dominated his era.
That's the thing about some of these players though. Some of these other players could have played in any of these eras and killed it.
But I think Wilt could play in any era and dominate. I don't think he averaged 50 and 25, but his era he dominated.
I don't know if he would have dominated.
Look, let me tell you this. It's a generation thing because kids in this generation say Jordan era was trash. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm on Twitter all day. They say Jordan era was trash.
Right, that's people who also try to bring up.
It's a generation thing. So in 20, 30 years, the generation now is going to be leading.
That's like the same, Mike. No, that's the same kids that don't know that they can just go look up stuff, but they didn't watch it. And you can tell people that watch basketball don't. Even now, when we talk to them, even people our age, you can tell people that didn't watch.
Rod, you have some people. You have some people even our age talking about Jordan era wasn't as athletic as today.
But time out though, when you
I agree, but I'm saying you have people who say that.
No, you don't, Mike. Not people who know basketball.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of people didn't.
Not people who know basketball.
No, right, even people who know basketball.
They didn't understand Jordan's era. Then they watched
People
the
who know
Last
basketball say
Dance,
dumb stuff now.
and then they said, "Oh shoot, Michael was that man." They saw the Last Dance.
Thank
and
you.
they
That's
saw
what
what
I'm
he was
saying.
doing.
It's kids that we work at the school and now that be like, I didn't know
No,
Jordan did
it's
this.
a lot of kids who
They don't
respect
even
Jordan,
know, Mike.
but I argue with so many little kids on Twitter, not little kids, but like teenagers. They say Jordan era played against weak people. They bring them like Bird and Ainge, how they were
Mike,
trying
they
to guard
don't.
him.
If you call Larry Bird weak, you don't know.
Yes,
That's my point.
No, but they say players like that had to guard him, and I don't agree with them. But what I'm saying is, it's an era thing. It's an era thing.
Era thing, Mike, because there's people that is.
Okay, I'm gonna start tagging you on Twitter every argument I have.
Mike, but time out. No,
and it's a lot of people who say this.
Mike, Uncle Derek isn't on there and us. He say dumb stuff like Dr. J was better than Michael Jordan. I'm saying there's people in every era that say off the wall dumb stuff because there's young kids I know that's high schoolers like Donovan who play for Washburn and he'll say all the stuff we're saying. And he got LeBron in his top 5. I don't agree with where he got LeBron, but Mike, young players are not this dumb. That's people who don't watch, who only look up highlights, who won't, like we watch sports as kids. When we was in middle school, we knew sports more than people that was older than us. And just because you're older don't mean you know sports. The people who are saying that Michael Jordan didn't play against
right, even the kids we coached at Mounds View, they were saying stuff like KD better than Kobe type stuff all the time.
Mike, that's
and they was even saying like Jordan era was weak and stuff. So I'm saying I think it's a generational thing. Kids gonna be saying Jordan era was weak as time go on.
I don't know many kids that say that, Mike. I don't know many basketball kids that say that, dude.
You got to no, I don't listen to them. I agree.
I know about what he see on Twitter. On Twitter, there's so many people that say dumb stuff. There's people that's asking for people to be start quarterbacks. I've been start quarterbacks in 4 years. I go by what I hear on a day-to-day basis.
And I don't agree with it. I'm just telling him.
I don't hear younger generation disrespect the 90s ball. The athleticism nowadays is way different, and they feel like players.
No, I will say this era can shoot better.
But I'm saying, players nowadays give players like people up kids that I know that I've been around like Dirk Steele. A fifth grader just told me the other day his favorite player was Larry Bird. So that's what I'm saying. Like, no, if you're a fan of basketball, you're not just going to say era weak just because you want to say another era is better. And I don't think people do that. People literally just go by what they see. Like anybody that say, "Oh, Plumbers guard Michael Jordan," but
how you think that started? LeBron people say Plumber.
But I'm saying Bogdanovich guards LeBron James. Then we see LeBron's matchups. Tiago Splitter was guarding him in the fucking.
But Ron, the thing is, me and you agree on this topic. I'm not saying. I'm just saying it's a generation of kids who say that. Oh yeah. No. Oh, I agree with y'all for sure.
Yes, that's people that did it. There is, Mike, but of course, but that's like me disrespecting people say I'm just. But I
that's not my argument. Me and you agree.
But I'm just saying, kids that they haven't watched Jordan yet, so of course that's gonna be their take. They
I
didn't
know,
watch
but,
it.
but that's what I'm saying. You have it's gonna be more casuals like that saying that about Jordan. As it's a dude who worked for Bleacher Report. His name Andrew Bailey. I would be exposing him. He say this stuff. And he go Bleacher
Well,
Report.
Mike, but he
he's a
watched
young
it,
kid. And he said Jordan played against plumbers and stuff.
Yeah, but I'm
Because
saying
he think
Mike,
LeBron's
that
the
is
GOAT.
because-
And he works the
Yeah,
Bleacher
but
Report.
he has an angle to say that. But I'm saying that ain't saying that he's a younger generation. You say he's our age. That's not the younger generation. I'm saying that's people.
No, I
that
know, but
just
what I'm
wanna
saying is
say
you have
stuff to
people
say
that's even not generation who says
I'm
that
not
stuff.
arguing, but I'm saying I'm not arguing. I don't think the young generation. I don't.
No,
agree,
it's-
but no, you say people take up for their
No, I
generation.
know some
don't
kids in the
agree
young
with that.
generation who say Jordan's the GOAT.
People don't take up for their generation. You tell the truth about like the '90s is not really our generation. It's the end of the '90s. But the best
Yeah, our
centers,
generation is more
the
2000.
best centers was in the '90s. Anybody that's a basketball historian
And the
would
best
tell you
power
that.
forces in the 2000s.
The best power forwards with Duncan, Dirk,
Chris Webber,
And
Rasheed
Kevin
Wallace, Dirk. Yeah, you said
So
Dirk.
Mike in the
Kevin
'90s.
Garnett.
The '90s got a battle for power forwards too,
Malone Barkley.
because Malone and Barkley like on another strategy.
It was more Sean Kemp was top in the 90s.
Kemp, like
Hakeem
until he turned into Sean Clump.
Hakeem's a center.
He's the center.
Johnson.
But I
No,
mean, it was a few power forwards.
Stephen
That
A.B.
was,
Wilson.
Dennis Rodman.
Okay.
He wasn't. He was a great rebounder, but
Y'all get Draymond Green's credit. He get credit. And Mike, he was getting 20 rebounds.
That's true.
He was averaging 20 rebounds in the
no,
season.
no,
He
no.
averaged 20
His highest is 18. He was getting like 15, 16. Yeah, yeah.
He's a defender.
Who in the NBA got 15 rebounds? I don't think anybody in the NBA got 15 rebounds in like the last 5 seasons they was talking about.
Now Drummond averaged like 15 one year.
I said last 5 seasons.
Oh,
Drummond was
yeah.
the last person, I think. Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So
I
that's
think
what I'm
this
saying,
Drummond
Mike.
highest is like 18 a game.
The 90s might have powerful. The 90s might have bigs on lock.
Oh yeah, they definitely
I'm
got
talking
more
about
big.
power forwards
But
too.
this generation got the guards though.
Well, yes, the 2000s. Iverson, T-Mac, Kobe.
Yeah, I was teammate Jason
Vince
Kidd,
Carter.
Jason Kidd, Vince Carter.
Yeah. Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce was more of a 3. And we
Anything
forget
in
Kobe.
The 2 and the 3 are the guard to me. They the same.
But today got like Lillard, point guards, Lillard, Rose, Westbrook, Kyrie, Harden, like guards is
point guards nowadays is either the 90s, the late 80s, early 90s, or today.
and to me you can't compare like shooter wise to this generation because they shoot way this is a better shooting era.
I don't say better shooting there, Mike. They just shoot more.
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
shoot
gonna say
more.
better
Yeah,
shooting
they
because,
shoot more.
Like I told this, I'm not going to say Curry going to be Larry Bird in the 10 out of 10 3-point shootout.
I agree. But Curry's the best shooter of all time though.
They go by how many 3 points made, you know, because he's not.
But it's hard to go back because to me, Harden, people say Harden a better shooter than Bird, and I think Bird's a way better shooter than Harden. But Harden has more threes than him over his career. And I tell people, and his percentage is just as good. But I tell people, I still don't care about that because Harden is not really a better shooter than Bird. If you
Bird told him
really,
he was going to win a
really
3-point
know
shooting
basketball
contest
now.
and won it.
if you really like watch like Larry, I know the percentage that's a good argument. Shoot more and have a better percentage, but I don't know. I just feel like with volume, Larry Bird definitely would have the same percentage or even
Sorry,
better than Harden.
Facebook. We back, y'all. We just had some computer technical difficulties, and we finna get over to the real talk section, ladies. I tagged y'all in for a reason, but we was talking about Jeremy's top 5. We did get through all our sports topics today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start
We
this.
definitely got through our sports topics.
Jeremy,
Jeremy,
if it's a topic you don't want to talk
Jeremy,
about, you ain't got to.
you
either.
ready for the real talk section? No. Hold on. Don't listen to him. On this
The
podcast,
twins. Pop just said the Twins don't think Jordan top 20.
we
They used to hate too because them dudes was backing up people from half court.
Pops, I'm sorry, Pops, but the Twins gonna have to come to the brotherly difference in school of basketball before they can talk sports, and we gonna need the Twins to say that on the live cameras that Michael Jordan ain't top 20 before we disown them. Okay?
No,
You can't be
I
saying
just
that.
told Pop they need to. The Twins need to stick to playing basketball and leave the talking. Yeah, they done talking
Top
about
20?
basketball.
They probably gonna say D'Angelo Russell over Jordan. Oh God,
See, you have this era who be saying like crazy stuff. More kids this era be disrespecting Jordan.
I wouldn't say. I
telling
haven't
you.
heard it, Mike.
Wow, the Twins is disrespecting him.
Mike, that's the Twins. It's Tavion and them like Jordan. That's what I'm saying. It's kids younger than them that know about Jordan being the GOAT. Every day at my school, kids tell me like 4th grade, Michael Jordan's the GOAT.
Low key, Makai even be saying Michael
That's what I'm
Jordan.
saying. It's kids that's younger than them that I don't know where the Twins are an anomaly, Mike. People still like Space Jam. The first Space Jam.
I told you, ask Joe, the team we coached, they be thinking Durant was the GOAT and
Mike,
stuff.
yes, they gonna change up who their favorite players all time.
No, they were saying the GOAT, right? I'm not even kidding.
Mike, I said their favorite player. Their favorite player somehow has GOAT. Their favorite player is KD. That's what they've seen. So he is their GOAT. That's not the-
No, but I feel like too, our generation wasn't being OC with like GOAT talk like that.
You're
Like,
not
we
being
wasn't saying
You
like
just saw Michael Jordan do stuff. You've never seen nobody else do it again.
True.
It's not being out of control. That's what I'm saying, Mike. You got to literally see Michael Jordan. Then we saw Kobe. We saw Kobe score 80 in the
that's
game.
old heads. That's old heads
Wait a
arguing
minute.
about we didn't see Kareem and Wilt.
Hey, wait a minute.
Mike, they didn't do what he did. They
No,
didn't do
Kareem,
what
no ride.
Look
Look at Milwaukee Kareem.
Guess what?
Hey, you can say Kevin
And he only won one
Durant.
title in Milwaukee. So
Time out.
no, we never saw nobody do what Michael Jordan did.
We can say nobody's doing what Kevin Durant did. He shot like 90% in the game.
Yeah,
he
11 for 12 hit
Well,
30.
Yeah.
He's efficient, but like
No,
time out.
With that many shots.
no. This is what I try to tell you. When I say you never saw an athlete like Michael Jordan.
Okay. I
Across
asked
the
like
platform
him.
of sports, no, not even just athlete, like the prototypical. See,
He's a world icon.
See, look, I played the game and coached the game, and then you watch the game, and you've never seen anybody just dominate the game where they're the best at everything, and they're the best scorer, they're the best defender, they're on the best team, and then they are the focal catalyst for their team winning championship. Then it's like every year he was going to win a title in the 90s if he didn't want to go play baseball. I don't see a scenario with him losing in the fight. I just don't. At the top of his now, you can bring up his first year, second year, third year when he was like
But this one about
go through the stages. But I'm saying when he became the pillar of the NBA, I don't think he would.
But Rob, this is why you shouldn't go by final record. Because what if Jordan went to the finals in '88 and played the Lakers?
No, Mike, tell me I had nothing to do with
Like
it.
LeBron did with the
It had
Spurs.
nothing to do about his finals. It was about his dominance on the court. It had nothing to do with the finals. What I'm telling you is getting to the finals was more accomplishment than winning them. It's not the fact that he's 6-0, Mike. It's the fact that every year, season, they win in season games. He's winning in the finals.
Jordan almost hit a 60 and 20
He's
game.
winning in the finals.
He had
He's winning in
69
the
points,
playoffs.
18
And then
rebounds.
look, oh, wait, hold on. People say he did it this three-peat. Then people left. The other three-peat came. He did it again. And then what happened? Scottie Pippen 98. He was, he missed games, missed 40-some games. Jordan, that was an off year for Jordan. He won 62 games. I'm saying he did shit
But
like
this
that.
is why people discredit Jordan. Is this impressive to you? If you leave and your team win 55 games without you, does that matter to you or no? If the best player leave and the team wins 55 games,
let me explain it to you.
Okay, but timeout. If that
they was the champs too.
They were the champs the year
they were
before.
the Eastern Conference Finals.
No, they was the NBA champs.
NBA
And Jordan,
were.
Jordan-
and the best player left, and they still won
that's when
55
went to
games.
Baseball, right?
I'm giving you a reason why kids say Jordan's overrated because of this too.
So wait, hold on. Because
okay.
remember this argument, because that means Kawhi Leonard's going to be overrated. Because right now,
Raptors, I don't agree with it.
the Clippers too. The Clippers right now on the
And the
trajectory. They 9-4 right now. Last year with Kawhi, they was like 37-26. So what I'm saying is, if they get to that same record without Kawhi, that's why I hate that argument. Teams like that, what I'm saying is veteran leadership teams like the Bulls was at that point, they know how to win season games.
I would say you know how to
But
win.
then-
Also, the Raptors. Remember, they lost second round game
And they
7
had-
after Kawhi won.
And they had good coaching. You know, because they had one of the
But
best coaches of all time.
But
They had
also,
Phil Jackson.
but also,
But that's what they use against Jordan too. They say
But also you
Jordan
look
had
at
better
Jordan.
coaching than LeBron.
Because let's go to the next year. Michael Jordan didn't play 2 seasons with them. Let's go to next year. What did they do the next year? Can we tell the people?
They was 34-31. They was like in the 7th
they
seed.
showed
Before
that-
Jordan got there, they was like 7th seed.
So okay, that first season was
Horace Grant did leave. He
That-
went to Orlando.
that first season he was there. He wasn't there last.
He
year.
was there in 94. He was there in
Was he there
94.
when Jordan came back to second three?
The
That's my
second
point.
3P went
That's my
there.
point. Jordan didn't need him.
But people
So
say
this
Rodman.
is my point.
Okay.
Michael Jordan, this is the aura around him. What I'm trying to tell you is, yes, the Bulls was 55 wins. I get that. That was an anomaly. What I'm saying is that second year, if Jordan would have never came back from baseball, that second year was what they was about to start to be.
Yeah.
34-31 type team, struggling to make the playoffs, probably blowing that team up. Scottie Pippen would have left the Bulls probably by 95, 96 because they wasn't going to be winning. That team was going to, they showed what they really was going to be. Then Michael Jordan saved them. He saved them a little bit longer for 3 more championships, and then he retired at 35. That's why that man's the GOAT. Everything changed when he came back from baseball. He came back from
And Jeremy,
baseball.
let me say this
and then
quick.
they said
I agree with him.
Then they said,
I'm just bringing up other arguments that I hear
Then-
from
well,
other
I'm
people.
talking about
Everybody's
here.
argument.
And that's what I'm trying
I
to
get
tell
it. I
him.
get it here, but I'm trying to tell people.
But I agree with
what
you.
we saw.
Everything you said,
And
I
then
agree.
This man came back and played. Okay, people say he played 17 games. He lost in the match. Well, to me, he never lost in the playoffs. He didn't lose in the match. He played 17 games.
Now, the reason I say he lose is because he came back scoring 55. He came back and had hit game winners.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's who he is.
But so you can't not say they lost to the Magic. Like you got to count it against his record because he came back dominating.
Did
Like
he play a fourth of the season?
No, he did play a fourth of the season. No, I agree with Rob. That 55 wins to me, I don't.
What did the Bulls win in the first round? What was the series that first round? How many games they win in the end?
Which
That first
year?
round
94,
series.
95.
He came back and played.
They
17
beat the
games.
Hornets 3-1.
I'm trying to 4 games. Okay, they win 92 games that year. Michael Jordan played 27 of them out of 92 games.
But he came back scoring 55 versus the we can't have it both ways. We can't say Jordan came back scoring 55 versus
But
the
the next
Knicks.
year when he played a full season,
Well, of course. Well, Rob, we know Jordan to
You know
go.
he's-
I'm saying they
He's gone.
swept the Magic.
He transcends basketball.
Yeah,
They
and then
swept-
Horace Grant was on the
The
Magic.
fact that the Magic let them win 2 games and he only played 17 was the Magic was a championship caliber team. Both years when Jordan retired, they didn't go, but they was a championship caliber team in '94 and
Was that-
'95.
Was that the Shaq, Grant Hill?
Penny Hardaway,
No, sorry, pretty hard not. Okay.
Grant Hill got, or not Grant Hill, Horace Grant got
Horace
over there.
Grant.
Yeah.
Grant Hill wasn't there that year. He wasn't there at that time. Was he?
Yeah, Grant Hill was with the Pistons.
All right, we gonna play the
Yeah,
music.
yeah,
Mike, play the
let's
music.
get
We're
this
gonna get to
real
real talk. We got y'all in here. I'm sorry, y'all. We got on the
Let's
topic of
talk.
these youngins.
All right, time out though. Y'all put me on with this real talk.
Yeah,
some
we'll
of these
put you on.
Yeah, you
I
don't talk
see,
about.
but-
Don't talk about it if
I'll
you
give
don't
you a
want to.
background on it. I
Yeah,
will give you a
definitely.
background.
yeah.
And I'll give you a real honest opinion about what I think.
Yeah. And if it's something you don't talk about, that's fine too.
I'll talk about everything, brother.
Oh, I like it. I like it. We got an album before I got him on my car.
Yeah, we got about 30 minutes left of the show. Then we out here. We out here.
All right, we go.
Mark
Finish up
Shots
at the
became
end.
an official stat 73-74 season. Shout out to my
Yeah,
man
yeah.
Max for
So
that.
yeah, you can't believe up.
That's what Max said, but I say he could go
Yeah.
10 back.
Okay, 73-74 season, but I knew it didn't come to like after Will Russell was gone. Right, if Blocks was in there and Will Russell and Wilt was in there, they would it would be crazy. Wilt and Bill need more respect. Even I disrespect them in my top 10.
They get respect.
They dominated their era, and you got to give them that respect. But I don't have them top. I got Bill 10, Wilt 11.
Go play Fisher Price basketball. You'll dominate too.
No, because the rim was 10 feet with them. They
Okay,
play
go get
the regulation is the same.
My point is, Mike, they 7 foot though. So go get an 8 foot Fisher Price ram and go play with some middle schoolers, and you will average 50 and 20.
All right, well, let's get to the real topic because, like you said, we were done to have foul. We got to get through these topics. Turn up, because you
The
know.
correction is Glad Bag this week. What up, Rob? Hope all's been well, brother. What up, Big Max? My guy Max Ryan.
What up,
Watson.
Max?
Shout out Max. Shout out Preston Morgan, even though he is a Chiefs fan. He said the connection is Glad Bag this week. You're Glad Bag.
Yeah. I saw that. I had to get off Facebook. The connection do suck. I don't know why it suck here. This internet pretty good.
Go to YouTube. RSF. What's RSF?
Facebook changed your names. That's why.
That's true.
Go to
That's
YouTube,
true.
y'all. If Facebook is acting up, go to YouTube.
This
We're
is
about
what
to start the
YouTube
real
is what
talk
we need.
section. YouTube is where y'all need to be at anyway. I be trying to tell y'all
But
that.
let,
every
let's
week. Y'all can
can we
comment
start
on
the
there.
topic I wanted to get on. This
We
was a
could
sport topic
we
too.
can get y'all on there. You know, we can get our subscribers up. We need to get we want to see 20 watches on YouTube, 30 watches on YouTube. You know, you split up between YouTube and Facebook. We got about 12 in here, you know, but if y'all all come to YouTube, that'd be
Niggas
good.
gonna start respecting Wiggins, man. Wiggins, I'm starting to like him with the Warriors.
I've been respecting Wiggins. I've been respecting him.
You have, but people was trying to act like he a bust.
I like Wiggins. Yeah, I just say he wasn't the
He
top.
don't got the
wasn't
expectations number one pick, but he's
Yeah,
still
he
a
wasn't the
bust.
number one
He's
player.
not a
but
bust
if he
though.
could be your number 2 and number 3 player on the team, he could be formidable.
He not a bust, but he didn't meet expectations.
He could be a top 3 player on the team, put it that way. But let's talk about this real talk section. What Mike want to talk about is Zach Stacy. I know some of y'all who haven't seen the video, Zach Stacy is an ex-NFL running back. JJ, I'm gonna show you this while we here right now. But Zach Stacy is an ex-NFL running back, y'all, and there's a viral video going around on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. If you haven't seen it, it's disturbing to say the least. But his baby mama, his girlfriend, I don't know if they engaged or was married, but they have a 6-month-old baby together. And there's a video about it. Yep, you're about to see it. A few minutes of him literally beating her ass. And, like, I don't mean just beating her. Like, he literally, beat her.
That was worse than Ray Rice.
Ray Rice, and he was fleeing from cops in Florida the last we heard on Thursday or Friday. So we don't know what has happened to him yet. I mean, I haven't heard of anything that's happened to him yet. But what do y'all think about this story? And you just watched the video.
You go first if you want. Yeah.
What do you got to
Well,
say about this?
You go, yeah. You submit your
I won't be long, but to me, he a clown for that. Like, dude, you tripping, beating her like that, man. Like, I don't know the whole situation.
Consequences.
What did Ray Rice didn't get nothing right? Did he go to jail?
No, they fixed it. Well, when Rice got out the league, but he only was in
See,
the league.
for me,
for
I
3
don't
years.
really,
He
I
was
don't
only in the
really,
league for 3 years.
I don't really know the consequences for what he did, but he was wrong. That's all I'm gonna say. You don't. I don't know what you
No,
should
I'm
have
saying,
did it.
what should be his consequences
How many people went to jail off something like this?
for that video you seen?
Yeah, I don't like. It's hard for me to say that because I don't know what people go to jail off. Because if Ray Rice ain't go to jail off his, he ain't gonna go to jail.
Ray Rice's was a little different. Let's not say Ray Rice.
I don't
This
know.
lady has. We didn't see no video of her.
Yeah, he
fighting
was.
him.
Yeah, that was a song. Yeah, I don't know.
And we don't know what state he in either.
Yeah, to be, I don't know what he did was just wrong.
Florida.
I don't know what he should get, but what he did was wrong. Like you don't do that.
You said you ain't trying to play
You-
judge,
but
jury, and
yeah.
executioner.
What he did was wrong. No, he probably won't ever go back to NFL.
Nigga, he was already out.
He was already out. So yeah, what he did was just wrong. I don't know the consequences of
About the NFL.
that type of
He
beatings,
might not
but
ever get a job again.
yeah. He
a
wrong.
serious
Like
job at that.
yeah. What's your take on this?
Okay. That video is horrible. It gave me goosebumps and my stomach turned. I think it just shined a light on domestic abuse. Like, we know it's a thing, and you kind of forget about it because it's not talked about every day, and the things that people are going through is kind of like behind closed doors. And some people out here going through it on a day by day basis, and we don't know nothing about it.
Fact.
When something like that get brought to our attention and we see it,
Then we got to act upon it.
it's like, that's terrible. Like, I grew up, where it was like, boys don't ever fight girls. You have an advantage.
Same,
you know what I'm saying?
facts.
Like, you
Facts.
just don't. It's not like it's
That's
unfair.
how
You
we
don't
was
do
taught.
that. That's how my mom raised. Like, don't ever put your hand on females, no matter what. I'm like, no matter what, mom. She's like, no matter what, you go to jail. You know what I mean? So
No matter what.
no matter what, you just gotta walk away. You just gotta be the bigger person and get away.
So
run
you
away.
walk in your crib
Yeah.
and see your wife or your girl getting pounded by another man in y'all bed.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't slapping it?
Okay.
Yeah, I told you it was gonna get that way.
Okay, so what's the situation?
I ain't saying I'm slapping. I'm just saying.
Okay, so a long day at work. You come home. You probably you tired. You go home. You just hear something in the room. You open the door and you see your wife.
Yeah. That's why. But this is why I always say when people say there's no reason to ever. 99% of the time, there's no reason to ever hit a woman. 99.9% of the time, but
that thing is, I've always said this. If that's the case, right, I gotta fight dude. You know what I'm saying? So I'm attacking dude first. You know what I'm saying?
you gotta fight
the
both.
short. You know what I'm saying? Like shorty, I can't put my hands on her.
y'all ain't gonna like my answer.
We gonna have to talk. But
Well, no, I'm
I
actually-
believe in that relationship. It's
I'm
over.
actually probably not gonna fight the guy.
I'm gonna leave
Because
actually.
you always say
You
shouldn't
said
blame
what?
the guy. You should blame the girl.
What did Mark tell you?
Y'all ain't gonna like my answer.
What a pussy.
Wait, you would never know what you gonna do. You would never know what you gonna do in a situation. So my answer ain't 100% for sure. But for me, if I caught, we'd be done.
James said, dude said he'd do it again.
Oh yeah, dude tripping. Yeah, dude.
His
Yeah,
ass in the nut.
Rod definitely smack her. What I ain't gonna lie.
Are you gonna smack her?
Rod definitely smacking this.
Me and her done. Me and her is done. Me and her
Yeah,
done.
we done.
Because look, the thing about
Slapping her ass up the crib. I probably won't slap in the face. I'm gonna get your bitch ass out my
I know
crib,
some
slapping her ass up
some
her
people
head.
kill you over that for messing with their wife. I'm not about to kill you.
Yeah.
I'm not about to risk my life over some BS you was doing. Like, it's wrong. I'd be pissed off, but to be honest, I don't know. I definitely would charge us to the game. You're done. Like, we're done.
In the heat of the moment, my mind
What if he
always goes
said-
to the consequences. Because I don't gotta know. On Facebook, like I said, like a couple weeks ago, somebody stole my backpack out of my whip. I was hot, bro.
Yeah,
I had my
yeah.
little $20 watch from Nordstrom Rack. It was kind of nice. It was $20.
I feel
Nice
you,
little
but
watch.
you keep it
So,
clean.
No,
though.
yeah.
I had a passport in there too, so I was hot about that. It was my backpack you stole from me. Some dude walked back through my alley into like my little parking lot where I live, and he had my backpack. I kid you not, bro. I was like, no, this nigga just walked through my parking lot to give me my backpack on. Walking here, scot free, happy. I was like, hey, you. He was like, so you got my backpack, bro. He's like, it's your backpack? I'm like, yeah, it's my backpack. He's like, oh, I got it from my friend's house. He just said I could have it. He ordered
Damn.
stuff. I'm like,
So you took it from him?
bro, to my backpack. I was about to let him keep it, but I was like, no, I need my backpack back. I gave him
Nah.
$20. I felt because in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna beat this dude in the middle of the parking lot, the church parking
Yeah,
lot.
if
bro.
somebody hit your wife, like
Yeah.
smash your wife, and she's telling you, you don't know what you'll do. Like,
Look, I'm
some
just
people
saying,
get to
You
kill.
gotta think about the consequences though, because if you go.
I'm not gonna say. I just gave y'all a scenario. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna just start beating the fuck out of her. But yeah, you disrespected me in the worst
It's disrespectful. Yeah,
way. I'm
yeah.
gonna have to backhand her or something. You know, I'm gonna have to.
I don't know how I've been in the
And
situation.
then I'm gonna tell dude he got 30 seconds to get out of my crib, otherwise that pistol coming out.
Oh yeah,
I'ma
yeah.
tell his bitch ass
Okay,
that.
so you care about the consequences. So you guys about the consequences. You care about the consequences.
Ain't no consequences in that. What consequences? I backhand her. What she gonna do? Tell the police?
That's domestic abuse.
That's not domestic abuse. What she gonna do? Tell the police that I was fucking another man in our house. My husband never invited him in, so I feel like I'm a threat in my house. So yeah, bitch, I'm about to do what I gotta do, and you got my kids around this shit. Yeah, she's a threat to our house, officer.
We definitely done. Like you
So
disrespecting
the
me.
officer probably gonna tell her she lucky I didn't do more.
So you're who the cops? That's who you think the cops gonna side with? Have you heard like Minnesota Women's Day? Yeah,
I heard about Minnesota being a woman's state,
Yeah.
and I ain't saying I'm gonna beat her, but
No
she
matter
gon-
what she did, Rob, if you hit her, like you said,
I ain't going
yeah.
to jail. She gonna get a backhand.
I'm saying no matter what though.
I'm sorry.
They
You
gonna-
gotta
they gonna
You gotta get a
They gonna- they
backhand. You
gonna
gotta get a
ambush.
backhand because of that. Now, other shit, you call me out my name, you know, you getting fucked at his place, then no. But if you getting fucked in our crib in my bed, oh yeah, you gotta get a backhand.
It's a tough situation, bro. I
You
probably-
got to.
I might
It
try
is, and I know it's easy to say I'm gonna beat her ass and
You-
stuff, but it's a tough situation.
Oh
for me,
God,
too.
Terry, shit.
I might
This
be
bitch a
trying,
threat to
bro.
our house. You know, she bringing in ops. You bringing in dudes that's around that I ain't got around my kids and my crib, my space.
Yeah, it's
You know, and you
like I said,
probably
it's tough.
and
It's
you
tough.
probably didn't tell him
probably
about
like-
me. So you probably didn't tell him about me because 9 out of 10 times he probably know I got a wife now. If I come in and he get this way, like, yeah, and I knew you was here, nigga. I knew. Okay, then
Oh,
he got to die too.
Yeah, I
Then he
got
got to die. Now he got to die. Now I probably got a bullet for both of y'all.
In the moment, I might like throw out, get your ass getting out, even though it's still your house, you getting out. I
Put
don't
my
know.
hands on her. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
beat
yeah,
her,
it's
but
tough.
I ain't gonna do what Zach Stacy did.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna do what Chris Brown did. I ain't gonna even do what Ike did. I'm gonna backhand you though. Yeah.
No, right. Knowing you might
You got strong hands.
you might put the break. Hey, but this is why, like I say, I can't cheat with a married. I can't cheat with a married woman in her house because you don't know what her husband gonna do to you if he catch you. That nigga might shoot you, kill you. So you don't know how people react to stuff, especially cheating. Like some people will kill you over messing with their wife.
No, facts. You know, and that's the thing about it too. And that's why I'm saying, you know, as a man, I just wouldn't be, you know, if stuff seemed fishy about the situation, I wouldn't put myself in that situation. But
So my thing. So okay, did they tell us why he whooped her? Was it because of cheating?
Zach Stacy, we don't know. But
I
will-
did see
I
some
will
that she
say this.
cheated on him or something.
I will say this. Now I made it clear if my girl cheated on me, because I feel like I've been cheated on before in past relationships, you know, and I don't put my hands on nobody because that you can do whatever you're free to do. It's about
You gotta
like I
drop
said,
her quick.
It's about
Decision
it's about the respect. I get, you know, if that's your wife and she brings somebody into your home. Now, if I caught my girl, me and my girlfriend was boyfriend and girlfriend, and she cheated on me and she had her own apartment and you cheated, I'm gonna just leave you alone. I'm not finna come in your place.
And that shit
beat
gonna
you.
hurt, and it's
and
gonna
do
be
that.
pussy. You probably
But
gonna
my
miss,
point
but
is,
you
if
gotta
you
drop
do
her.
anything where my name is attached to it, so like if I give you my car, now there's nothing that probably will get her fucked up too. If I got a car and I give you my car and you going to go, you know, spend time with this nigga, then you let him drive my car around, you know, you going, yeah, if you this the type of shit that will get a motherfucker backhand. But you just make your own decisions and you do your shit, then no, I'm not going, I'm gonna take my L that way, and it's gonna be what it is. But you disrespect me on some this nigga basically a hoe. Well, I'm gonna have to show you my main raise.
Yeah, no, I'm with y'all. Yeah,
That's about it.
So you say you'll never forgive somebody that cheated on you, no matter what.
Well, no, I'm not gonna say that because like I said, I done been in a situation where I've been cheated on, and that wasn't the end all be all of that situation. I'm just simply saying this about the respect piece of it.
Yeah,
He's
can't be
trying to
You
get
know,
some
if
camera.
your girl cheated on you and they went to go fuck at a hotel, we might have a chance to work it out.
That's real.
You know,
That's real,
but if
bro.
you get fucked
It's-
in our
no,
bed when we
it's
lay
all-
at the
And
crib,
also, how much cheating?
you dirty, scandalous,
How much
squeezer, we
cheating is the
done.
dude doing? Like sometimes retaliation. How much cheating
Oh
you
my
doing?
God, here this nigga go every week.
Because sometimes that come back to
Every
hunt you.
fucking
No, I'm
week.
saying sometimes that come back
This
to hunt
nigga,
you.
He always bring it up the man. What about good men that's not out here cheating, Mike? And get
But then I said, but I didn't say nothing about good men
I
that's
know
not
that's
cheating.
but that's
Oh
what
yeah,
I'm
but
talking
then
about.
she had a
I'm
wrong
talking
for sure. Oh,
I'm
when
talking
she shit
about
on you and you ain't cheating yet, then she
Because to
definitely,
me,
you definitely
we're
got
not
to be
even
done with
having
her.
this conversation. If you a nigga that's out smashing 30 women a month, you know my take on it. A nigga tried to shoot my mids off for talking facts about that. You remember when we was talking facts about that in the group? I ain't gonna bring up no names, but a nigga wanted to shoot my mids off because I told you if you out here doing all this cheating, you can't cry wolf because you get cheated on. I've said that before. I'm speaking from a party that's not getting cheated on out here, and then this type of shit happens.
He's doing right, and then
You know what I'm saying? You out here taking care of the household, you take care of the family, you take care of the kids, you take care of the house.
Oh
And her
yeah,
yourself.
And then that's
Yeah,
fucked up.
she coming home fucking on you. Like, no, I'm not even looking at if the man cheated. It's just every week I just got to deal with that through this nigga. It's always got to be the man did something when they come to Mike. He always want to play fair and shit.
For me, man, you got to be done.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about something.
But let's go.
But later, no, I'm not changing. But later, before we leave, we got to talk about something I seen on Facebook. I seen 2 women post it, and it's a just a disclaimer, y'all. It's a black woman post, but
let's keep going so we get to it.
Talk about it. They gonna get on. They gonna be on my ass. Yeah, we've been on here an hour and a half. Let's talk about this. Male and women talk. The baby. Y'all seen his social media rant, and I've been seeing mixed reviews about it. I seen our cousin in the group, and he was snapping on people on Snapchat. He said he don't see no wrong with the baby. He said the baby did stuff for receipts, basically have receipts and insurance, because women be trying to lie in situations. He documented it. He went live, and then they said when women go live expose a man, there's no consequences. Do y'all agree with what the baby did?
Man, I'm not mad at what he did. The reason I'm not is because I don't feel bad for her either, because she was being a homewrecker herself with the baby mama. When he was choosing her over his baby mama, she didn't care. She was doing all this, calling her all this and stuff. So I don't feel bad for the girl. What the baby did, he was like he said, he was bringing it up just in case he did something. And then when it come out that he did something to her, it would just look bad. So his was for proof. And I don't feel bad for. I don't care who gets mad. I don't feel bad for it, because when he was hitting that, giving you babies and stuff, everything was all cool. You was getting on his baby mama. So he just treated you like a side chick, and he probably was doing relationship stuff, but he was only doing that so he can get in the draws and stuff.
Okay, so wait, give me the background of the story. So the baby mom kind of be the main chick now, or
No. So basically, the chick that he put on the live, she was a side chick at first. And then he just had a baby with her, and I guess she was saying they was doing relationship stuff, and he was basically trying to say, no, you was just my side chick. But she was basically saying, we was doing relationship stuff, like we was living together, you was saying all this to me. And for me, I'm bringing up his own relationship.
He's giving her relationship treatment. Didn't want to give her the title of relationship.
Exactly. What I'm saying is, also, she is the girl that he chose over his baby mama.
They was really together. They was just messing around. She was a side piece. They ended up getting pregnant. He went Facebook Live, told a bunch of their business, told what he felt like what the truth really was, exposed her in a way, and then basically that's what he did. He said what she really was and stuff she had going on, that they really weren't together. He basically came out and cleared the air, is what I took from it.
Yeah.
And when everything was going good with her and the baby, she was getting on his baby's mama, basically saying she's the top bitch now, basically. He choosing me over you, basically, and she was talking all this shit,
kind of brag.
basically. And now, since he done with her,
Also, Eckler got 3 touchdowns. But
so I don't feel bad for her. The baby was doing that shit for protection. Bring it up, so yeah, I don't feel bad for her. I'm sorry, and this ain't me hating women. I'm actually taking up for the baby mama, for his old baby mama, and I'm just taking up for her because you was talking all that shit when he chose you over her. But what's y'all opinion on it, man? That's me. That's just me though.
What you got to say, JJ, or did you?
I think. Okay. Okay. They grown folks, you know what I mean? And she became a side chick. She knew that. She had to know she was a side chick. Everybody wants to be elevated to the number one priority, the number one chick, you know what I mean? So I see where she fighting for, because it's like, hey, the status, it's the baby, you need a man, you know what I mean?
Facts.
But then to get put out like that in front of everybody, I don't know, there's just some things I think it's better to be kept behind closed doors.
That's fair.
But
I'm not mad at that opinion.
There must have been something that she did that he's like, okay, just so she can know where she stands, and so the whole world can know where she stands, let me put her in her place.
Yeah.
Now, was that the best means to do it? I think that's just our generation. This is how news gets out. This is how people share news. This is how people get clout. This is how people make entertainment. So I think he did it for, he's an entertainer, you know what I mean? And it's just, that was his real life as an entertainer, always being in front of everybody. I just think he just did what he had to do to let the world know that.
No, I'm with you on that. I ain't mad at that opinion.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rob. What you see?
I got some new perspectives about listening to y'all, because when I was first saw this, my whole perspective was completely different from what I'm talking about now, what I'm about to say now. And that's just because, like I said, it's been listening to other people talk about it. It's real interesting here, especially Mike. Y'all say this the way. I agree with JJ on one thing is, I think the way he did it, I don't have no sympathy for her because you knew what you was. And this is the one thing I don't have no sympathy for women like her is because y'all choose these type of men, like you said. The
How
baby,
you get him, how you
the
can lose
baby
him
was
too.
also disrespecting his baby mom, and you still went for him. You still went after him, and then you thought you was gonna be that woman, and now you saying that he really did keep you as a side chick. He got what he wanted from you. Y'all slipped up, had a baby. He was saying that the baby was basically a mistake in a way on the live too. Not a mistake, but you could tell he was saying it wasn't planned. It was something that they weren't supposed to have, and this now happened to her. So, by all means, I'm not feeling bad for her. But all I'm saying is, as a man, I don't air my business on social media like that when it comes to my personal relationship. Now, I might give you a snippet of something now that we got this podcast and talk about some stuff I'm going through or just some stuff I might say, but I'm not naming names. I'm not telling you none of that. I'm not doing any of that on Facebook, especially when I know me and a person possibly rock together. Like she came and showed up to your house. Why is she even comfortable enough to feel if she's such a side bitch? Why is she even staying at your crib? Just because she got your baby? Like, but you can see the baby without her.
The baby was doing relationship stuff too. That was his fault a little
so
bit.
That's all I'm saying is when you get on social media and you do that, you kind of just look clownish, not bashing her. It ain't got nothing to do with her. I'm just saying as a man, putting yourself out there. Like I know if me and my girl got into a deep argument and we beefing, but I know it's not the end all be all for me. I'm not gonna get on Facebook and go Facebook Live and say, man, you know, she a dirty ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Fuck her, blah blah. And then next you know, people got video of seeing me and her leave in the crib together, leaving an event together. That's just stuff I don't do normally. Like even to me, and we're gonna talk about this next too. This is a good segue, but to me, that's women behavior. You know, you let the woman go to get on social media and rant about making a video about they men or they gossip. You know, you really don't do that. The baby could have kept his shit internal, and if he really wanted to have documentation of what he needed to have documentation of, he would have stand on what he was standing on, right? If you want her out your life and you don't want to mess with her like that, well then why was she at your house? You know, why is she even comfortable enough to come there and stay with you? Even if you got a big house. Just because y'all got a kid together, y'all ain't co-parenting. So, and you even heard whoever that lady was in the video, she kept telling the baby.
He got his assistant, maybe.
Yeah, she kept telling him like 10 minutes in, and the baby, my nigga, man, when it come to rapping, but she even was telling him like, get off of here, get off here. And he kept saying, no, the people need to see this, blah, blah. She was trying to tell him to get off social media. That's the only thing I got a problem with. It's not about the girl. It's not about any of that. It's about, and you just got back from them trying to so-called cancel you. You just don't want to bring certain stuff to the spotlight to your life. And that's just me. You know, I bring this podcast out, I do this, but you ain't finna know the every ins and outs of what I got going on, who I got it going on with, and what we doing. That's the only thing I got to say about the baby is that was just weak of you to get on social media and just get on live like that. But that, like you said, that is what this generation does nowadays. That's what this culture do. But to me, just in I don't know what they got going on, what him and that, I don't even know who that girl is. But
that's usually what happens. So we find out about these side chicks either because they expose the person that's famous. Like,
I definitely agree with you. I think too, it was probably that morning when she spent the night. She didn't agree to something that the baby wanted her to do, or she didn't go by what he said.
She said she was coming in him too, though. And she probably was like, no, you about to come in and try to have a lot of babies. So the baby he ain't an angel in this. He was doing some, like I said, he was leading on with the relationship stuff. But these women should know how the baby is.
I'm just saying,
if you trying to come to her and get her pregnant again, dude, like you.
Well, he air him, like that's what I'm saying. The baby, I think he ain't all there mentally. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's my guy when it comes to rap. But I don't think the baby is all the way there. Like, and it's not even about. That's my point. It's not even about the girl. It's because she is dumb. This is what he do. He get off to this, and there's gonna be another woman that's gonna be happy to give him some pussy and give it to him. And this is what y'all know he do.
Well,
that's
what fame.
The fame. Yeah, but also, there's some niggas that ain't famous like this, and women go for that type of shit.
That's true.
They go for that type of cornball ass dude. So that's why when that type of behavior happens to them, I don't feel bad for them. Because what I'm saying is those type of dudes have showed you time and time again what they gonna do, how they value women, but yet the women gonna still go for them. And they call people like me, they say I be on here trying to spit for men and stuff. I'm a woman hater. That's what they be on here saying, JJ.
Well, you know, it's kind of hard to like dictate how people catch feelings. You know what I mean? Like if somebody finesses somebody into thinking that they're a good person, because you know people be spinning games.
Finesse. Finesse. But I'm saying once you see a nigga actions enough, that's what I'm saying. They get in their ear, they spit good game, and you know it's a lot of this. A lot of today relationship is shallow. a lot of relationships out here shallow
Yeah,
in
it's
today.
really shallow. You shouldn't be treating people like that.
You know?
I think it's bogus. At the end of the day.
But yeah, I mean, it was crazy. That was a crazy.
Yeah.
That was a crazy thing to see. And I mean, like I said, the baby one of my favorite rappers, and then I was just watching it like when I got halfway through it, I'm just like, God damn, baby, like, what was this for?
He should have put on.
That's all I was saying. I was just like,
but
what was the point of this?
it could be for protection, but also
It wasn't funny. It wasn't nothing. It was
No, it
just.
wasn't.
It was kind of sad. See, I was just like, damn, what's the point of this?
She
It had nothing. It wasn't even sad for her. Like that's why I said I didn't think about nothing. Because I felt like she knew what she was putting herself in. I was just looking at him like, damn, because he kept mentioning I got a tour.
And one thing
coming
I
up.
will say, she just had a baby like 3 months ago. You really like.
paying child support, or he's gonna start paying child
He
support.
probably gonna start paying child
yeah.
support,
That's
but also
Yeah, probably.
Also, she said, "Baby,
That
3 months. You don't know postpartum is real though and stuff like you. I don't know, baby. He let her on. You shouldn't be leading on like that, and now all of a sudden you putting her out. Because I do believe he was doing some shit.
All I gotta say, if you're gonna put somebody out your crib too, why you gotta go live? Like if you're gonna put a woman out your house, that's what I'm saying. Just certain stuff as a man, I don't feel like I could do.
Did he have the video on looking at her out the window?
There was like
she was next to him in the house. He didn't he ain't put her out yet.
He ain't put her
she
out
was in
yet.
the house.
Oh,
It was like a 30-minute video. Then he ended up calling the cops, I think, or something at the end.
I just have no sympathy for her because when he was doing this to a woman that hated his kid, she was cool. She was on the good side of it.
Yeah,
at
but
that
I'm
point.
saying,
so
what I'm saying, Mike, it ain't about the woman. I'm saying this is behavior. If this what you doing is like, damn, that's kind of weak as a man. You did this to your baby mama. I'm saying in general, the fact that you go live.
But this is what I say.
and doing
Women who we
this.
mess with now know this. They need to be smarter. That's what I say. It's hard for me to feel bad when you coming in knowing now.
So you
You got to be smarter.
Who do y'all think gossip more? Is it an individual thing, or y'all think men or women? Who gossips more, men or women?
I feel like women gossip more, but there is men who gossip more. I mean, there is men
I
who
was asking
gossip.
people this at work this
But yes,
past
women
week,
gossip more.
and they said I was barking up a tree, and I said no. On average, women gossip more. I know it's an individual thing. I know.
No, people gonna try to bring up
Is that backed by
exceptions.
science?
This is an opinion. It's really no.
What have you been around? What have you been around? What have you been
Time
around?
out.
And what do we call gossiping? What do we
Listen,
classify as gossiping? Because tell me your homeboy something that happened. We talk about gossiping will be like, okay,
You're talking about somebody behind their back.
Men gossip too, though.
men
Trying to degrade
gossip.
them, you know what I mean?
Men gossip, but I'm saying
Yeah.
gossiping to me is like, we three friends, right? And then me and Mike on the phone, I'd be like, Mike, man, this nigga JJ, man, his relationship, this nigga been simping for his girl. He don't chill with the guys no more. He a simp ass nigga.
And this
You know,
why it's
he
a
been
dumb question, though. I ain't gonna
Hold
lie,
on.
because
He
we
been-
all gossip.
Wait,
But
hold
hold
on,
on,
check it out.
he been
though, because-
simping, and then you get on the phone with JJ like, man, JJ Mike be talking about he want to go out of town, but this nigga don't spend his money right. Yada yada yada. That's gossiping. We don't do that.
Men do
don't
that. Men gossip.
I don't do that with none of my guy friends.
Men gossip for sure.
I think-
Right? No, men talk about you talk about
think
like you
both
could be talking
sexes-
about somebody, one of your friends behind him, like this dude don't pay for that and blah blah blah. So men gossip, but I feel like women do it more. But
Anything I
That's
say
only
about the
opinion,
guys,
though.
I say to them.
this is not a fact or anything. That's just only opinion, and it's my experience. I definitely think women gossip
Like,
more, but
I don't gossip about
Men
what my
gossip
I
too,
say I
though.
don't gossip about what my guys do to their girls now, unless somebody try to bring it up. Like if somebody try to bring up, like you should do what your friend do, blah blah blah. Like, you don't even know what the fuck they do because this what they be arguing about. Like, but no, other than that, niggas don't be gossiping.
no,
My
I
niggas don't.
definitely right. Men gossip though.
I didn't say they don't. I'm saying
No, but I think
Listen,
I
I'll
think you
circle.
gossip with your man more than you think you do. Because
I
we
don't.
like
Oh, I don't be like, well, I mean, but like I said, anything this is why I don't say gossiping. So like I might say this motherfucker Joe, like I might say Joe ass was playing the game all day yesterday. Like I tell him
and is
that.
that some people might think that's gossip.
No, gossiping is like, well, yeah,
Is it
you
talking
could
about?
call
Is it
gossip.
talking about somebody behind their back?
Okay,
Yeah, like what is gossip?
Kind of, I feel like talking about somebody with stuff you wouldn't say to them that you're
Yeah, but
saying that you haven't said to them or something like that, or you said about
You're
them.
trying to like break somebody's name out. You're trying to demean them. or
Yeah,
you're
that's
trying
what I'm saying.
I think could gossip mean talking good about somebody too?
No.
It's more about
gossiping
negative.
is in a way like,
It's
yeah,
a
you,
negative thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
of course, you talk about people when they're not around. I've never said I've done that. I'm talking about, but Mike gossiping, anything I've said, like if I say, man, Joe a junkie ass motherfucker or whatever, I told him that before. Like,
Oh,
that's
so
what I'm
you say
saying.
gossip is something you wouldn't tell? You
Gossip
telling
is
people
something
that you wouldn't tell them in their face?
If I start gossiping and saying something like,
it could be a lot.
it could be like if I was like, man, Joe do. If I was like, man, I'm tired of Joe just spending money and not ever paying no bills, and I pay all the bills. That would be gossiping, or stuff like everybody think Joe got a happy relationship and he do X, Y, and Z. That would be gossiping. But behind you. And I feel like women do, like women do that a lot. Like, oh, she happy she got a man, but they don't know that nigga cheating, or he been with many.
I think
know.
like
Maybe I
agree
don't know.
both.
It's hard to explain.
I think both
women gossip
sexes
more, man.
gossip.
I agree.
I think science. There's a little research thing that says that women talk a little bit more than men. And I think we have different styles of communication. I was a communication major
Me too.
in college. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I definitely think women
I think
gossip more,
natural, just by those facts alone, I think it'll be like women would by
nature.
By that, I think they would gossip more. But both sexes gossip. I think it's
yes. Both sexes definitely gossip. Yeah. I'm just simply saying on the average, like me and Mike don't call me and just start gossiping about shit. Like we don't. That's what I'm saying. We don't do that.
Yeah.
But you could take a normal, like even though you could take our sisters, they probably would gossip more than we do.
Yeah,
we talk shit. Like we might talk shit in the sports sense. We might talk shit here and there, but I'm saying like just gossip.
And I'm one of people too. Most of the things I say about somebody, I say to their face too. I really would.
I feel you.
I ain't gonna say maybe everything, but most of the things I would.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like most men, like if we talking about each other, like if Mike say, well, my brother Rob might he need to calm his temper down. I mean, he didn't tell me before I need to calm my temper down. I'm gonna say fuck you, and we gonna keep it moving. I'm just playing. But women I feel like, man, then we grew up with a mom and them, they stay gossiping.
No, I honestly do more, but that's more of experience because somebody may have been around with the men was gossiping more.
But when men gossip, what women say.
You talk a lot though.
Facts.
Talk for hours. I'm like,
they say
no. I agree with that.
Like your friend, like, is that a good thing to be talking about?
In the movies, they show it like that. Yeah, what's the name, Mama? On Fridays,
and that's why when men do it. That's why they call bitches because they said that's a woman trait. And I ain't saying women are bitches, but we know that's what they do. That's what they say.
That's just a good topic,
That's I just wondered. I was asking people that at work this past week.
How did people at work respond?
Oh, they told me, they said, right, here you go again, one of your questions. They're like, I told one of the ladies they need to come on the podcast. They was trying to say men gossip just as much.
Rod is known as a woman hater on this. Okay. On this podcast, people say he's a woman hater.
Because
people say that about Rod.
People think I'm a woman hater because I be on here spitting the motherfucking facts of the facts.
I don't think he's a woman hater, but he's kind of like,
I tell Mike, black men don't.
He take up everything for men, and then a lot of the women on here take up everything for women. They can't be neutral with it. Like sometimes I blame men on shit. Sometimes I blame women on it. It's a situation. It depends on the situation. Sometimes they'll call me a woman hater if it's something I'm bashing women for, but I bash men too, and they won't call me a man hater. People go because sometimes I'm bashing women. People are like, you a woman hater for that.
Speaking of women, Jeremy, my brother here is married. We didn't mention that he's married with 2 kids.
Oh,
yep.
I'm single. Well, how's your love life? I mean, you kind of shouted out earlier when I was looking. I mean, I wasn't looking, but I wanted to know who the new fan was, and you kind of set me straight. Like, hey, bro.
No, it wasn't. I didn't reflect on anything. You just like,
let's not get him in trouble too, though. He might be on. He might be.
He's like, who's this Rachel? Like, that's my girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's say he may not want to claim it.
That's your good.
No, I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit.
Go home and get in trouble.
No kids, bro.
No, I don't got no kids.
Okay, so you're
not like. I don't know. My thing is like to bring kids out of marriage. I think that's a murky situation. I'll be 100%.
Mike, I know you ain't sneak dissing me. That's what Ray just said on Facebook.
What? No, I sneak dissing.
But no, nothing wrong with if it happens to any of y'all out there. I'm just saying, for me personally, I just think that'd be a tough situation for me.
Having kids,
outside of marriage.
You believe in marriage then? Oh, yeah, you say you got fear.
Definitely, yeah.
So marriage is your ultimate goal.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
My parents split, and that messed up our family big time. Like that was a situation to go through. So
okay,
definitely, I believe.
We appreciate you for sharing. That's real.
And I believe in staying through and fighting through the thick of it.
For real, sometimes it's hard.
Oh, 100%. Okay, yeah. I heard there's some OC stuff you have in different people's marriages, and we can bring up a whole bunch of different scenarios, but I think you got to know the person that you're marrying. You don't just go and jump into it because it's like
some people rush it.
Yeah, it's not like you're going to get a license. Everyone wants to get a license, but it's like, no, you got to really make sure.
Some people do it for that day, too. It's a lot of people that do it for the day, and it's a lot more work.
It's turn up, everybody drinking, all your homies coming back, you're getting free presents, you're getting money.
Yeah.
The Rosen had 31, Randall had 34, Bulls won.
Oh.
The Rosen been trying to.
He might be the best player on that team,
I thought he was the leading scorer. Zach LaVine actually leading scorer. It's 25.3 and 25
Zach
Point one.
LaVine is the highest.
Him and DeRozan both I like both of them, but
They
I think
the
DeRozan's
leading
still-
duo right
I
now.
think DeRozan's still
And,
slightly. I think DeRozan's still slightly better.
I think he's the MVP of that team. I don't know.
I think he's still slightly better than Levine, but I like Levine too.
Because he
Just-
can't.
They the leading duo of
Levine
scoring,
Levine
and-
was there already. You know, now DeRozan there. They
they looking good. Harden and Durant second.
So you said marriage is the ultimate goal. Nothing
Yeah.
rushing into, but it's something that's ultimate.
Yeah, definitely.
Coming
Coming
up.
desire.
Okay, I feel it. You know, we just wanted to get in to when we talk about these relationship things. And like Mike said, Mike keeps saying people get in trouble, but I tell them people want to come on the podcast. I let them know it was gonna be real smoke on here before he came. You know, anybody can get on the podcast. I'm gonna ask the fans this: what type of woman? Well, you know, you got a woman, but what do you like about a woman? What do you dislike and what do you like about a woman? What are some things you like and what are some things you dislike about the woman? The one man. I want to, you know, we can get into with that, my Mr. Khan Major. Because I'll tell you this, I dislike women that don't know how to shut the fuck up. No, let me stop. I told some people I was gonna be wild tonight. Don't mind me. Y'all lucky I ain't got no wine.
He just stopped.
Y'all lucky I ain't got no motherfucking wine. And we pushing 2 hours, so we got about 10 more minutes, y'all.
No, with being a communication major, I love communication. I want solid communication. I might say I over communicate, but I think that's a lot safer than not communicating at all. You can have bad communication that can tear
That's
the whole
facts.
thing up. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate lying, white
Ooh,
lies.
white
You know,
lies.
It's kind of tough because
Yeah, because I didn't tell the white lie. We talked about that on the podcast. It's still a hot topic going on.
Yeah.
Because everybody know I was in a little situationship and I got caught up telling the white lie.
Yeah.
You know, especially out here. Shout out to Titans Bar. You know, I lied about. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just tell you a story since you came on. You talked about white lies. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I need to tell this story because I want you to tell you what you think about this story. So look,
Okay.
me and the ex-lady friend or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. She left me, but whatever. Whatever you want to call it. We was talking. You know, one night it was a Friday night. I actually doing playoff basketball. I got the crib just chilling. I had my own business. She was going to the bar, the club with her friends. Cool, man. I'm just chilling, watching playoff basketball. One of my guys hit me up, trying to go to like you trying to go get a drink, trying to go watch the game, go get a drink. I said, cool, let's go. He said, bet, pick me up. We go to the bar. She calls back. We talking. She's like, what you doing? What you doing? What you on your way to do? Nothing. I'm just chilling. Telling my guy we about to watch the games. Cool. Boom. She calls me back. What are you doing? I'm just getting ready, going out. Still calling me, asking me what I'm doing. I'm like, nothing. You know, I'm just chilling. Type shit. At this point, we at the bar. I'm just chilling though. We at the bar. I just felt like there was so many questions being asked, and I had already had no plans. So I just like, you know, I'm just chilling. We cool at his house, you know. So you know me, we go to the bar, doze off at the bar. Yep. After eating a piece, I wake up to her friend then coming in the bar that I never said I was at. And then she basically said I was a liar.
Oh, so you didn't tell you he's going to the bar?
But there was no plans on going to the bar. We just ended up going there because, you know, nothing to do.
You just watching playoff basketball?
Watching playoff basketball, and I ended up dozing off at the bar.
So wait, why did you feel like you couldn't tell her the whole truth?
It was, see, and that's the thing. That's what everybody asks. And it wasn't that I couldn't tell the whole truth, but it's like at some point in time, it was somewhere in the communication, I can't remember it all, that I just felt like, where's this question coming from? You know, she just started asking me questions out of nowhere.
So this is untypical behavior for her.
You know, probably not untypical, but it was untypical for me that I get this many questions when you're the one going out.
Oh.
And then you like kept calling me and then doing all this stuff. And I'm just like, why am I getting all these questions? So
If I was there, I would tell you to tell the truth, bro.
you just might just say you at the bar?
I would you would have to, bro, because like, okay, I be feeling like I be in the same situation time where you're like, okay, I cannot give all the details, but to just save an argument, to save going through that process, let me just say,
that.
you know, because like if you don't, then it leaves that risk. Because she would have never came. Do you ever have a problem? No. But then that was the beginning to something that might lead to something bigger one day. You know, it starts small. It always starts out small.
Facts.
Then it's like, oh,
If you don't want trouble, if you get it like that, just tell the truth.
Yeah.
That's how some dudes just tell the truth. If you don't like it, well, then that's your problem. That's why you just do it.
Because imagine, okay,
Could you? Go ahead,
It's
my
like,
bad.
you know, whatever you at the bar, right? It's fine with the camp. Some shorty was like, "Oh, this is kind of cool. Let me just go talk to him. Just be friendly, because you're in the bar, so people just trying to talk."
Yeah.
And somebody would have been, she would have came talking just get to know you, not even anything like trying to get your number, nothing. And your girl walked into that exact moment, you would have been called a liar and a cheater, and you wasn't even cheating. You just talking.
You know, but I'm just saying, like, I just don't know.
It's a tough thing though.
The problem with me, and I shouldn't been that pressed on about asking. I just hate when I get questioned. When I don't know. I just hate when I feel like somebody's questioning me.
Yeah.
Like an interrogation. Maybe that's just my thoughts. Like maybe I'm just overthinking something. Maybe that's the Aries in me, but I don't know.
You feel like y'all had good trust? Any trust issues?
No, I never with the last situation I was in. No, at least on my end, I didn't have no trust issues about her. Like no, not really.
I understand what you mean. You ain't trying to get questioned.
Compared to the only relationship I really been in, no, I had no trust.
If you
issues.
want no arguments, tell the truth 100%.
Yeah.
You got to come with expectations before you get married. If you just tell the truth 100% and want no
These
arguments,
niggas, they
go
give
ahead
me
and
all
say
bad
it.
advice, man.
I'm saying if you want no arguments, I'm saying if you don't want to get questions, just tell the truth 100%. But if you're not telling
the truth 100% of the time.
well,
That's tough for me.
I'll tell them the same thing.
You know, because everybody's like, "Oh, everybody lies."
You're going to have problems if you lie.
I understand what people say when they make that comment, but
And not everybody lies. It's not even about everyone lying. What I'm telling you is, I'm not saying that women always lie. Women don't tell you the truth all the time because they don't tell everything.
But that's going to cause toxic relationship. I'm just saying, if you want no toxic relationship,
everything.
tell the truth. Yeah, I'm not. Hey, we all don't tell everything about relationships. But this is why relationships have problems.
But no, what I mean by tell everything, like if you go on a trip to Vegas, so like let me ask you niggas this, because I swear to God, let me ask you, Mike spitting. No, he ain't. Shut your ass up. Because if you went to Vegas if you went to Vegas with your guys, and y'all go out to a club, and a woman just comes to you and y'all having a good time, y'all chilling, and she peck you on the lips and give you a kiss, and you don't make out with her, you just be like, okay, I got a wife, blah blah, and it stops. When you go back home, are you telling your wife that another woman kissed you in Vegas?
No, but let me tell you this.
But this that happened to me in Canada.
And you told?
But this is what I tell you.
Hey, I was feeling guilty.
Hey,
sometimes you lie. You lie to protect your feelings. You lie to protect your feelings.
Memo to myself: this nigga's not coming on a vacation.
Let me tell you how this true though. A lot of men lie to protect their feelings, to protect the woman's feelings.
I thought about that all night. Okay, do I do it? Do I not do it? You know, because I was like, I didn't do anything. She came up to me and kissed me, and I'm like, wait a minute, why do you kiss me?
You know the rules in Vegas. What's the rules?
No, he was in Canada.
Canada. Okay, I thought you said Vegas. My bad. I'm about to say, you know what the slogan is in Vegas?
I didn't tell her the exact night. No, I didn't tell her the exact night. We came up like 2 days later. I fucking had to tell her, bro.
You told her that this girl kissed you?
I told her, bro.
Did you kiss the girl back at least?
No, I didn't kiss her.
No, don't incriminate yourself.
No, I didn't kiss her back.
That situation done.
No.
But like I said, I understand why we love relationship. I understand it.
JJ, funny as hell.
Let me let you know. If I'm with the homies and my homie do it, I'm definitely gonna tell him, like, I'm always the guy that's like, hey, don't do it, bro.
I always tell people I don't see nothing. My name been in, I ain't in it.
Don't do it, bro.
If my homie do it,
he did it. I ain't see it though.
Yeah, I don't see nothing.
I'm not gonna say what I say.
But also, I understand why we lie. You want to protect the feelings, and you don't want to. Some dudes don't want to hit an argument. You still want to hit that because if you lie to her, she ain't gonna let you hit. So you still
look. This woman said, I understand not telling your right hand everything your left hand is doing, but Rod, that night your lie was just dumb. Oh, it's no justifying that one.
But like I said, just if you don't want to argue, like you said, just tell the truth. Especially if you got it the way you think you got it. Tell the truth. It ain't no sense if you going around the truth. Just tell her, hey, I'm doing this.
All right, flip the situation. Would you have been hot in the situation if she was that to you?
I wouldn't even ask that many questions. That's what I'm saying. I don't never even ask that many questions.
Yeah, I believe that too. I'm like, well, I'm not about to. If you out, I'm gonna leave you alone.
I told her. She told me she was going out that night anyway,
right.
And I thought that was gonna be the last she was to talk. And then she called me twice within an hour of her getting ready, and I'm even mad that you calling. Like it ain't even.
She know where you was at.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, Rod, you know, come on, don't be dumb.
No, she knew where I was at because one of her friends was at the bar.
Yeah,
and called them, and she tried to act like this girl. We didn't see the girl.
Oh,
yeah, one of the friends at the bar.
Oh,
one of my other guys, he was on his own little project, and yeah, whatever.
Oh, so she's out there snitching.
snitching.
Hey, that's a
Cause she
little.
act like she just popped up. And let me tell you, we was out here in Oakdale. They was going downtown Minneapolis. They surpassed downtown to come out to Oakdale.
Obviously, I look
That's
at
low key
the-
light problems. That's light problems, I think, that you
No,
have.
like, that, no,
That
that
shit
wasn't
light.
the problem. That's not the
Minneapolis
problem now.
down
I'm just
there.
saying that was
Oakdale's
old.
this way.
That's what
They
I'm saying.
was like,
Hey, but real talk though, let's do some other topics because we got they serious
yeah.
about these cars.
On some bullshit. You
So
know
let-
what I'm saying?
you got a car tell.
So yeah, let's get at least
They're
what,
not gonna tell
the
you
best
shit.
time.
Screw.
No, for real though, I ain't chancing it.
I was gonna ask y'all this because I was it came, you know, in the middle of one of my porn habits. Yeah.
Hey, I'll be reading videos that it's bad to be addicted to that shit.
We get real on here.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, get real.
And I heard a white woman having sex with a black guy, and she said nigga. And then this past weekend,
Wait, in the porno said that?
yep. And then this past weekend,
Wait, hold on.
this past weekend we was chilling at one of the guys, and this white chick said she been married to a black guy for about 15 plus years, but she had said the word nigga. And I was gonna ask her, if you have a white wife or a white girlfriend of a very long time, do they get a pass to say nigga?
Without my permission?
Well, can they just say it like if they feel like they've been around the culture? Because this white lady, her husband wasn't even around when she said it, but she said her husband, she's been married for 16 years. one of the guys looked at her like, bitch,
I don't even want to
say it again.
Just the answer is no.
Say it again.
If you do it don't matter how long you've been around the culture, if you just don't say it.
Well, okay, come on. Okay, all right. How about this though?
Shit.
I gotta see how y'all feel about this. How do y'all feel about Hispanic and Asian people saying nigga?
I know that I do. I hear a lot of Spanish saying it.
Hispanics can say it. You know, I feel like they niggas like us.
Hispanics. What about Asians?
I be seeing a lot of.
Asians on the east side be saying it.
They do.
I mean, they might not. They might.
It's just I don't know, man.
I mean, they might notice, but we can't go around saying "what up, chinks?" Like you know.
No, because that word is still a derogatory term. It's not like a term that they use as a term.
Yeah,
of endearment.
nigga is
We
a
use
term
it
of
as a term of
endearment.
endearment.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
true,
mean?
my
So,
nigga.
like, I feel like not only is it a term,
Just don't use it around the wrong person.
of course, you get beat up.
That's what I say. We can say it all day. You should say it, but don't say it around the wrong
Yeah,
person.
to me, I would say
It's
only
not-
black people should be able to say nigga. But wait, to answer the question, shit.
They shouldn't say it. No, I don't even want.
No.
They shouldn't say it. No,
So a white woman shouldn't say it like if it,
no, not especially not in front of them. No,
Hey,
So you
no,
shit.
If that's your wife and she's like, fuck me, nigga.
no, I don't want you to say it at all. I don't want you to say. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, if he's not around and he don't allow, no,
What if your wife tell you, give me that nigga dick?
no, you're not saying that word, and they know better. You should make it like, no, you're not saying it, unless like I'd be like, hey, let's play around, and you. But no, you're not. No, I'm saying like if this is me and you.
Like I said, let's play around, let's play slave
No, if this
trade.
is me and you, and I'm like, you can say it. But no, you shouldn't say
Like
that
I
at
did
all.
a black slave to whoop.
Oh,
Let's go to a better topic, man. No, you like just a dumb topic. Let's go like no.
With the belt around his neck and stuff. Oh,
Like no, you shouldn't be bringing that up at all. You shouldn't even bring it up. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about
Yeah. Tough term. No, you probably shouldn't.
I ain't lie. If I had a hood white bitch and she was my girl,
No.
she could say nigga.
Because I feel like there are some people down south, like down, like North Carolina. There's like some people that just be hanging out with black people that they just fit in, and it just seems like natural. Like I said, because like this nigga and this nigger. You know
What type of role playing is that? Ray, I'm telling you that it could. Look, y'all would be shocked with saying these and them got going on.
People
Talking about some, can they get some nigga dick? I heard white bitches say that.
Well, of course, because of the rumor.
No, I'm just saying in general, but like
this dude crazy. Hey, but come on. Hey, go to what's the last topic before we get out of here, man?
I don't think you should say it. I think
Say-
it's a murky topic that's gonna get you in trouble.
even in the private, even in the bedroom, y'all women shouldn't say that to y'all. If they white women should not say that to black men.
Well, if you saying in private, then
Like say if he allowed in private, yeah, but I'm saying no, never. Like don't let people see you saying it.
Hey, come here, niggas.
But what's the last topic though? Because we do.
because, you know, it's like
We've been
no,
on for
it's-
two hours.
Shit.
No, I don't know.
Man.
I think.
Ooh, shit. All right.
What we got?
Oh yeah.
Right, crazy.
Cal Rittenhouse. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that verdict of Cal Rittenhouse.
Oh,
Corruption.
Him and Judge Schroeder. That fucking.
That's my only.
I don't want to say the
opinion
F
on
word.
it.
I don't want to say the F word, but Judge Schroeder know what the fuck he is.
That's my only opinion on it. Corruption. It's corruption. It is. We know it's corrupt. What you gonna do?
What do you guys say about the case?
It seems to fit that the typical like, oh, he's a good young kid that has a good future ahead of him.
And some people bring up self-defense.
He didn't mean to do it. It was self-defense, and his defense basically. I don't know. You can say that they won. They won the case because
Yeah. No.
like,
Yeah.
they made it seem like homies were attacking him, and he had every right to protect himself because if you in this position and niggas is running up on you, and you got a gun in your hand, what are you gonna do? You gonna let them run on you and beat you up with your gun, or you gonna shoot them?
He came there for trouble, though.
Yeah,
He came there for trouble.
Yeah, he said
We
a
all
couple
know
weeks.
that.
He
You
said
know-
a couple weeks before what he was gonna do. Hey, he ran into some rioters, to some people. So
And now they set precedent. Now they set precedent for people to come to protest and stuff like that. And if you doing something to somebody and somebody try to attack you, you can go ahead and kill them. They set precedent for that.
Because basically what they were saying, he's like, oh, we're gonna go protect these people's stores because they're looting stores, right? And there were some people in Minneapolis that had some people in front of their stores with guns because they didn't want people looting their store. So that's you.
And they got away with that. And some people agree with that.
Yeah.
I've even seen some black people agree with that. Like, if you're about to mess my store, I got the right to.
You
Yeah.
got insurance. That's your livelihood. That's like my job. I got my
yeah, but
family.
for now, niggas gonna come to the riots with guns, and now we'll shoot back.
Well,
I
that's-
wish the Black
I think-
Panther Party was.
But that's what
there
I'm saying. They setting
and
the
lit his
precedent for
ass
shit.
up.
I think that's like, because in essence, this case should be the case for everything.
But that's why they got precedents and shit. That's basically you can go off evidence of last court decisions and stuff. That's
His mama
basically.
should have been locked up too for driving him across state lines.
It was all corruption, and that's what it was corruption. And I heard the president say, like, the jury system, we gotta believe in the system, so he ain't mad at the verdict. It's corruption, and he's a part of it
They
too.
always say that, but they don't want to make no change. They can definitely
Exactly, but that's why I say it's corruption, and he's a part of it
We
too.
can figure
So
if that was a black guy, how it would have changed and stuff like that. We all know that.
The Ahmaud Arbery case going on too. Before we get out of here too.
now, low key, they may not get off, but we'll see. They may not get off, but the Kyle, I knew he was getting off. It was corruption, even though when he was not guilty, I was still like, damn, that's fucked up. But I knew he was getting off, and I just knew it was gonna be
They should
corruption.
have found some better charges to get him, like something better than what they said.
Well, the prosecution low key was probably on the side too. They tried to act like they wasn't, but
Yeah.
I don't believe it's
That was a
corruption,
hard case
man.
from the
Like,
get-go. He cleaned the school building before he left. Like he knew what he was doing. Yeah, man, said the whole thing.
and to be honest, I'm glad what's his name wasn't president. Orange dude wasn't president because then that would be something for people to blame. They'd be like, this system's so racist. But now the people who voted for what's his name,
Biden.
the people who voted for him ain't saying nothing. But if it was what's his name, they would be like, this is a racist system and stuff. It was racist. But since it's a new president, you can't use the Trump excuse now. So it's like now we see it's corruption no matter who in there. It don't matter who it's corruption no
I
matter
seen people
what.
on my Facebook that people I went to high school with and stuff was saying justice was.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of people say justice. I don't
Justice
hell
got it,
no.
They said justice got it right with this written.
Yeah, a lot of people say justice got it right.
They were like, oh, the Wisconsin law, he should really carry that gun because they're like, oh, people in Wisconsin are young, always carry that type of gun to hunt. You know what I mean? And he was not doing nothing bad. He was protecting himself. Like I said, it's
But he went. I think what makes me. He went to trouble. How did you protect yourself? You went there with the AR-47. What are you going there
He
for?
went to go hunt people.
Yeah. What are you going there for with an AR-47? Who you trying to protect? Ain't nobody there. You and your mom could have been at home. So I just don't agree with that. Like he was there protecting. Like, dude, why are you walking
He
around?
probably finna be in protective custody for some time.
Why you walking around with a AR-47 at a protest? That got nothing to do with you. Like, stop it, dude. Like he
He
tripping.
was tripping. You know what I mean? But I think,
But I do see people say he was defending himself, so he get the self-defense.
I think
claim.
he was scared. He went there. He wanted to cause trouble. But he was also scared because, like, if I'm going to that situation, and I see that happening.
I really do think you're going for blood. Like,
Yeah.
if you're going for blood if you bring the AR-15 with you to a protest.
Man,
I really think you're going for blood.
Yeah,
I know people use the self-defense thing, but that I think it's BS. But to me, the prosecutors didn't bring a good case. I feel like they was on the side of with him, so that's why I say corruption.
It was tough from the get go. Like they knew, like it was lost. I don't know how he's gonna win that case.
Yeah.
He did. You know what I mean? But unless he could prove otherwise, they had it lost from the get go.
Yeah, no, that's true. So he lucky he got off. Hopefully somebody beat his head in the public. He gets his karma in public. Now I'm gonna say it on public.
But we
Hopefully somebody
can't.
beat his
But like I
motherfucking
said,
ass.
we can't really be surprised because we know
Hey,
the
he better not
deal.
let me see his big goofy white ass without a gun.
We know the deal, and they
Practice
basically
shit.
just throwing it. They basically just throwing it in our face now. We seen it live that they throwing it in our
After
face
they
like
shot- after
nothing
they
you
shot-
gonna do about it. Nothing you can do about this.
After they shot
decision.
dude in the back in Milwaukee,
It's like
Why you be laughing?
they know when it come down to it, we really not about that life, and I'm putting myself in that.
I'm not trying to laugh, but man,
Ain't
that
nobody really about that
whole
life.
Jacob Blake situation. That's what this started from. He got shot in the back, and Cal Rittenhouse, Jacob Blake got more black people killed because they went out there riding for him, and then Cal Rittenhouse did this.
Wait,
Hey, no, he didn't even kill black
that's the
people.
white dudes, right?
Kyle Rittenhouse didn't kill no black people.
Didn't he shoot one of them?
He
And they,
killed, the people he killed was white.
All through
Yeah, they was all white people. He
Oh.
killed no- but that's why
that's
a lot,
even worse.
I see a lot. No, I see a lot of black people saying, "Why y'all need to stay out of they fight? He killed white people. He didn't kill no black
Oh,
people.
well, yeah, they right. That ain't got shit to do with me here. I thought he
He
killed
didn't
some
kill no black
niggas.
people. No,
Oh, I thought he killed some niggas.
You saw the
right? He went to Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Niggas, Melvin
It is
Gordon from
black people.
Kenosha.
Yeah, it is
Vaughn
black
and them
people.
live like in Kenosha. They're the Racine.
I know, but it's black. It's
Rod killed
I guarantee it's 99%.
I mean, disclaimer, I care about people get shot off, but he did like for real. That ain't our fight.
Yeah, a lot of people say that like comments. A lot of black people say that's not our
Hey,
fight.
it's white on white crime out here. Shit, fuck all that.
Hey, I'm not. See, I'm not
Oh,
with that
this
far.
changed the case.
Oh, that changed for you.
This changed the
So you don't even
case.
care if you off no more, do you?
I mean, shit.
That should be the narrative.
I thought he killed a black person,
No, he didn't.
Because like when these happen, people was like,
but that bitch ass nigga should be in jail though.
But a lot of people make the argument though, if it was a black dude, the judge wouldn't have been like that. If it was a black dude who killed black people, he would still be going to jail.
Yeah, because they always say that it's like that black on black crime. It's always happening in Chicago. People are always killing each other. So why should it matter? If it don't matter to them, it shouldn't matter to us. And that's like the big thing. It's like if y'all don't care about each other and y'all killing each other, why should this whole thing matter? But we know why it should matter. You know what I mean? This is a society.
And for me, the black on black crime thing is like a dumb thing because like
These white people out of pocket. I ain't know he killed 3 of their asses.
the reason they bring up black on black crime, they bring it up a lot for like when police kill a black person.
Hey, I'm wild as hell. I've just been seeing people talk about this shit on Twitter. Bro has only 18. He killed his own people. I thought he killed.
Yeah, that ain't
niggas.
funny. But let me play
Wait a
this movie.
minute. Wait. He went to a protest that was protesting for niggas to kill white people.
Nigga,
Hey,
Rod is
bro.
tweaking like he
arguably to go with his weird ass.
laughing at this.
This
You
nigga, because he
tweaking.
didn't even go kill black people. He killed white people. Like what?
Boy, you better.
But, come on,
I thought he would have went there and killed black people. It was a.
Did you see the George Floyd?
Hey, that ain't funny at all, bro.
Everybody, all races coming to protest, bro. So people
Yeah, but we know.
We'll get a pepper spray together. It was,
Well, they was trying to,
Black
but we know who was really with the fight. I'm just simply saying that this man went out, and I'm sitting over here talking about America doing
Rod
this shit.
tweaking.
Because on Friday, I'm like, we knew America was going to let him off. I'm thinking this nigga killed
Yeah.
black people.
Oh no, yeah, no.
My one thing. I
Oh,
see the
wow.
black narrative because they don't look.
That's what I'm saying. That's
They
why
don't
I'm
say
like this
Hispanic
right now
is
because
Hispanic.
look,
They don't say
y'all
white
just
on
told
white
me,
crime.
y'all just
Yeah,
told me
yeah.
some- that's what I'm saying. Y'all just told me some primal information. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know this nigga smoked 3 white people. Like what?
But yeah, that's why a lot of black people said
Yeah.
in the comments like, "This ain't our fight, y'all. Let him."
Yeah, I'm with them. That's what I'm saying. Shit, this ain't got nothing to do with me.
You were the one dude that last year was like running away from the cops. He was on a drive away from the cops, and like he shot the cops. The cops killed him. He was a white dude.
Oh yeah, and people that yeah.
They would have protested, but if he was white, they stopped
Yeah,
protesting.
I know that ain't got nothing to do with me. Shit, like for real. That's them. Hey, look, them people vicious on their own.
Hey, you was a good guest, man.
Before we get out, what's y'all favorite? No, play music. What's y'all favorite food for Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving is this Thursday.
My fat ass like I
Give me
love
the turkey
macaroni.
leg,
Give me some
macaroni and
macaroni
cheese.
dressing.
Greens. I don't like dressing. What about you, JJ?
I'm Liberian, so we got some Coachella.
Green, I like greens
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
I eat the greens.
What about you said Liberia? My got not Asheka. I think it's called Asheka.
Oh, I check it.
That shit smash. That's that my shit right
I
there.
check it with some fried fish.
It's some rice.
What you doing Thanksgiving?
I work Sport Radar, but I'm gonna be over here earlier that day. And I
Oh,
got
then I
Sport
was
Radar
gonna be
like
over here
nah.
later. Okay, we
I
have
got
to
Sport
show
Radar like nah. We could do a little show Thursday night, late Thursday night. Out there by these fat and stuffy.
Okay, yeah, let's do it
Thanksgiving.
Thursday.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We appreciate my man JJ with us. We appreciate
back
y'all on
anytime,
YouTube. Y'all on Facebook. JJ can come anytime.
If y'all want me to come back, put it in the comments.
Hey, okay.
You know, like it.
2.5 hour show tonight. Rest in peace to Dolph, a real one. Memphis legend. We love y'all. Episode 39 next week. Y'all stay lit out here. Peace. That was a good one. All right, Facebook.